Welcome. It's Thursday. You know what that means. Put the cat away, tell grandma it's time to go to bed, and slap on your favorite episode of Hee Haw. Hee Haw. Not Yeehaw. That's not a show. Hee Haw is a show. Well, this couldn't have gone better, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shannon Young. This is Podzilla After Dark. And my head's just filled with so many things that I want to talk about. Let's all watch as I don't remember a single fucking one of them. It's gonna be a fun show. We'll get a little political, but we're gonna have a prayer segment, and then later on, Jesse's got some wonderful kitchenware that he's gonna be selling live on the show. Let me introduce the cast for Podzilla 1985 After Dark. Of course, I've said who I am, and I know you know who I am because you all keep messaging me and contacting me. And whoever you are, by the way, Laura, stop liking my posts. You psychopath. Unless you're a fan of the show, in which case I apologize.
This isn't on Twitch. That was on Twitch. So that's your problem. They're probably not listening to this part.
Well, they might be
of the show.
She could be just a big old fan of the show.
I don't think that's a real person. I don't think it's a real person.
Man, I don't know, because it seems to be like a fake account, but at the same time, it's so weird. It's almost like, who the fuck would go this weird? The fact that they change their Facebook profile picture every day, like twice a day, to the same two pictures. What the fuck is that about? So this whole time, I've been worried that some crazy right-wing motherfucker is gonna blast me into outer space. What I should have been afraid of was some internet stalker, I guess, coming for my ass. Some real down in the basement lotion
Trolls.
skinning shit, you know? Anyway.
Jesus.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. It's Jesse Kimball.
Hey, that's that guy that I am. Apparently, I've got kitchenware for sale.
Oh,
that
good.
Shannon's gonna tell me more about later.
Well,
Oh, good. That matches right up with the thing he said.
yeah, I'll follow your lead on this one, buddy. Both with cat and cheesecake, it's Lindsay.
I keep having to defend my cheesecake from the cat.
Yeah, that cat
She
looks.
wants it.
Yeah, that cat looks dangerous to that cheesecake. Go ahead and put 3 bullets in her from point blank range. Shelby Kimball.
Hi, that's me.
And not just one, count them, it's double. It's double H.
It's not single H. He's going to be part of
She.
PC85 Pro, apparently.
She, because I figured out who single H is today. So today, she's not listening to the show. Well, she might be, but I highly doubt it. My ex-girlfriend, Holly, who I'm still friends with, and I thought, oh shit, I could put her in the game, or loosely inspired by her, and I'll call her single H. We need more women for the roster. So double H,
I don't like that.
one day we'll
No.
have to wrestle single H.
No, I don't like that because it sounds like we're in some way in cahoots. I'm put a kibosh on that.
What about a tag team?
Nope. Nope. Shutting that down. No. Don't like that bit. Shut it down.
What if it's a man? Would you be more open to that?
No,
A
because
little less weird? Oh, yeah, that would be weird. That would be really weird to have a single H, a double H, and a triple H all within the wrestling world. We look like one of those those fucking GCW-style backyard bullshit promotions, you know? We'll start having people on there named Before and After and the Flex Offenders. Then what are you doing?
Having concerts with Edwin McCain and
Mrs. Potato
Mrs.
Dick.
Potato Dick.
Ew. I'm drinking my wine today, by the way, out of my Starbucks cup because I can't. I have too many glasses in here.
We're gonna get you a sign that says I'm promiscuous and my house is dirty.
Well, don't worry. I've still got this one ready to go whenever it gets too hot tonight.
Too high. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I like the uh-oh. That's my favorite part of it.
And then the little, I see smiley faces, and I think the one on my right is like crying. That's the anime crying face.
I thought that was just bacon. This anime list is going to go very well for me.
The only people I could think of out there that would cry bacon would be like Boogie2988 and Donald Trump.
Ugh.
What about Jake? What about Jake Bacon?
Jake Bacon, he pounds the pork.
By the way, well, don't say that, Diz.
Absolutely disgusting.
I came up with an official name for their tag team, him and Johnny Pastrami.
Okay.
So we've been off and on. We've been calling them like what the cold cut combo, which is not entirely true because bacon's not a cold cut,
That's
so
true.
that doesn't really work.
The deli meats or something like that. One upon a time,
yeah,
I think.
something like that.
Yeah.
No. We'll call them the Diners Club. The Diners Club.
I like that.
Right?
Oh, what if they started wearing like the little tuxedo shirts to the ring?
On the way to the ring. Yes. I like that. I love it.
I like that a lot.
I love it.
And we can finally introduce Chisa Louisa as their manager.
Oh my god.
She's half Japanese and half Stromboli.
How does that work?
It has started so early tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's Hunter's fault. It's Hunter's fault.
This is even worse.
Because I said something earlier before. What did I say? Who's your Washington? Denzel lawyer? And Hunter repeated it, and
he had literally just stepped into the kitchen.
I just stepped in the kitchen. So you've still got 45 minutes before I get weird. This is normal.
So that'll be about halfway through the Trump talk tonight, or
I'm hoping we get through most of it before I really fall apart. Jesse, I don't know if you saw my post in the group chat, but I was listening to an old episode of the show today. I don't know, I've been nostalgic lately, so I went back to 2015, in our first few months, and it was myself and you and John Massey and Kevin Schenkelberg, and we were talking about GameStop
special.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very funny. The mics were all over the place. Do you remember back in the old days when we'd have to do sound checks before every show and it still never worked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody was ever because you had to stay a consistent distance away from those microphones.
Yes, and as Jesse knows, we would say, okay, give us how you're going to talk. And they would be like this. You can't see it, but I'm about 2 fists away from my microphone. And they'd be like, okay, this is how I'm going to talk. Okay, you sound great. And as soon as the show started, well, I don't know, man, I was thinking about it earlier. And they start sucking the microphone down their throats. Or they
would look completely away from the microphone and be 10 feet away from it.
They get back here and start looking around the room, and it was never good. So
yeah, because we had to right now, me and Shannon, I think probably except for Lindsay, we're all using condenser microphones,
right?
And Shelby's using a
headset.
Oh my god, is wondering what's on your camera again?
No,
it's so loud.
I have changed it. I made sure to pick my headset that I can double check.
What did Lindsay say?
It's my headset.
I still have the OG mic, the one you originally bought to start doing the podcast.
From Dalton. Yeah, that's the one. Also, really quick, twist flip on you. Welcome to the show, Big T, Tanner Calvert, the man himself.
Hello.
All right, Jesse, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we had dynamic microphones as opposed to the condenser microphones that we're all running now. So you had to, and it was on purpose because if we tried to put up all these Yeti microphones around a table,
everybody would be getting called all the time.
Yeah, right. Every microphone would pick up every other person.
That'd be bad.
I'm sure that my microphone does occasionally pick up Shelby, even though she's on the other side of the room, looking the other direction.
Every time.
Yeah. So
to the point, last week, what I started doing was when one of you was talking, I muted the other one, and then I would unmute them and go to the other one. But tonight it actually sounds better. I don't know what you guys did, but it sounds better tonight. So
nothing. We did absolutely nothing.
Hey, I got a button for that. This is, for the record, this is how I feel right now. And here's how I'm going to feel in about 30 minutes.
I actually wasn't thinking
his
of guys
face
all
was
there.
in my head, but not his mouth.
Anyway, go ahead, Jesse.
Talking about this reminded me, I do miss recording in person sometimes.
I do too.
Hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, we all miss that, but it's just logistically, it's just very, very difficult with everybody spread out so far. If COVID did anything good for us, it taught us how to do this show remotely. So that way everybody could be on the show every week. And it's not okay, well, Hunter's going to be down in Cape 3 weeks from now. Let's book him for the show. And, Kaz will be here in 6 months. Let's get him on and that kind of thing.
We got to bring him in.
We got to bring him
You
in.
can say that COVID saved the podcast.
We got to, no,
I don't know if I'll go that far.
no. So I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but it's going to be a very pointed episode. There are three specific things I want to talk about. And yes, they all are related to Donald Trump and this administration. And it's not going to be fun, but I need to talk about it. I need to get things off my chest. We need to discuss it. But before we do, let's at least try to have a little bit of fun before we do that. And let's go to the motherfucker of the week, Jesse.
Oh boy.
Jonathan Frakes, our old friend of the show. He's been on numerous times. And
How dare you? How dare you, sir?
I'm kidding. He's not actually the motherfucker week. That was my twist. But I do want to mention that one of my favorite shows of all time, Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. That's what it was called, right? I believe so. It's
one of his favorite shows. He's got to come up with the title, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't remember Lindsay's name half the time. I don't think you'd
How
argue.
is that helping your argument?
I just have a bad memory. I really do. One time, I went to my father's apartment months before he passed away, a couple months before he passed away. I knocked on the door. I was going to bring him food. My dad opens the door, and you know what the first thing he does? Points a gun at my face because he doesn't remember me. And I have to talk him down and reassure him that I'm his son. That's me now.
Didn't he pull a machete on you one time too?
My dad was badass.
Yeah, but that was on purpose. He knew what he was doing then.
The only thing my dad couldn't beat was cancer. Anyway. So, Jonathan...
Do you remember when he said this was the fun part of the show?
Yeah.
You guys remember the
He likes
halcyon
to say
days of
things.
4 minutes ago?
I lie my ass off. Jonathan Frakes, Beyond Belief is back. It's been on for 2 new seasons, but only in Germany. It's filmed in America, but released in Germany. And I have not been able to figure out how to watch it. And I really, really want to watch it. This season specifically, that they just previewed, I saw a commercial for it the other day online, has Danny Trejo in it. It's got not Steve Buscemi, but the other one. I think it's Michael Buscemi. There's a couple names, but the only ones I can remember off the top of my head is Danny Trejo and Corey Feldman. I don't really give a rat's ass about Corey Feldman, but I like Danny Trejo. Trejo's awesome. And I desperately want to watch it, and I can't. So if anybody out there, even my old friend Nikolai, has nothing for me. I can't find it anywhere. Like I would pay to watch this. I really want to watch this, but I can't find it anywhere. So if anybody out there has a lead on how I can watch this show, please reach out to me. Please. The actual
I thought you could buy even the most recent seasons through somewhere.
Well, I know
maybe not.
The American seasons are on it's a free channel. I don't remember what the free channel is called. But
well, it's on Prime.
Tubi?
It's not Tubi.
Fubo. It's Fubo.
Yeah. And you can watch them on there, but not the 2 new seasons.
God, this just reminds me of that fucking post that I sent you guys a while ago where it's like, oh, it's not on Tubi, but it's on Fubo. But you can stream it on Hulu, but you can pay for it on Giza, but you can why? Why are there so many of these fucking things? Please.
I just got a message from someone very, very important to my past, and I'm not going to say their name, but I'm going to tell you what they wrote me because this is I love this. It says, "Love your posts. I am passionately opposed to putting myself out there like you do because I cry even thinking about debating anything, let alone arguing in the cesspit that is social media. But I'm so grateful for people like you who don't share my crippling terror. Keep it up." Well, that means the fucking world to me. That really does. That means so much to me. So thank you, mysterious person that I will tell everybody else off camera who it was. Anyway, so the real motherfucker of the week is GameStop. That's the actual motherfucker of the week. And not just for the reason Jesse told me earlier, but it's very funny and I want him to mention it. But The fact that GameStop this week, we found out they're closing 2 stores close to us that at least one of them was important to us. The other one, not so much, but we did visit there when we went. They're closing the Sykeston and Paducah store locally to us, which leaves only the Cape Girardeau store as the closest one, I believe. And as a business owner myself and someone that owns a video game store, I know a lot of people think that I'm happy that this happens. I'm not. I have a lot of good memories from GameStop. We all do. And I don't like when people lose their jobs. So that's the thing I want to say first, because I want everyone to know that, and I want that to be established that I don't think there's anyone here that celebrates people losing their jobs when they don't deserve that. With that said, fucking GameStop. The only reason that they're closing these stores is because they took a surefire business and fucked it up and down the street 30 ways from Sunday and failed over and over and over again with the dumbest ideas, the worst ideas. And now this year, I had heard this before. Now it looks like it's actually happening. GameStop is going to be closing a lot of stores this year because they're transitioning into more of a crypto Bitcoin type thing. I'm not fucking kidding.
Gross.
How does that even work?
I don't know.
I hadn't seen that. What the fuck are they? What are they doing?
I'll look it up real quick. You tell me the story you told me earlier because I found that to be very funny.
Of me going down to Sykeston?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Shelby and I went down to Sykeston. We got lunch with my mom and brother. And new Chinese restaurant, China Walk. If you're in the Sykeston area, try that place out. It's fucking incredible.
It is amazing.
Jesse really loves it.
Dude, we were down in Sykeston, and the GameStop down there is closing. It's one of 2 in the area. I think the other's Paducah is closing down as well. Or maybe it's not Paducah. In Carbondale?
No, it is Paducah.
No,
it's Paducah and Sykeston.
Paducah and Sykeston. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're down in Sykeston, and I was curious if they would have any good we're about to close sales or something like that. I know typically they just ship to other GameStops, but we figured we'd stop in, have a look at it, and the first thing I saw, they had it in this plastic case. They had the Magic the Gathering Chocobo bundle for sale, and I had actually been thinking about if I stumble across one of these at MSRP, I might grab one. Because at MSRP, they're $110, and that's a little much because I don't really care that much about Final Fantasy. And they had one, and I was like, oh, cool. They were charging $200 for it.
So,
Yeah, no, they
Now,
jacked
Jesse,
up
hang on,
prices a whole bunch of stuff. Like, there were photos of stacks and stacks of, the expensive Pokemon bundle for Christmas for the same reason they jacked the price up.
Yeah, that Charizard bundle. What's the MSRP on that normally, Lindsay?
Those ones there would be, 110-ish.
are you talking about the big bundle I got you for Christmas?
Yeah, the one that you said you spent an extra $80 on because you screwed up.
Yeah, I screwed up by shopping at vintage stock in the mall. Yeah, it was $120 and I bought it for $2.
Yeah, that's what they had, because I saw it at their GameStop and I heard that it was a kind of an expensive one, and I saw they were asking $200 for it, and I was like, God damn, what the fuck are they doing?
And this brings me back around to the joke I was going to make earlier was, Jesse, are you certain you didn't walk into a V-Stock? Sure it was GameStop.
It was definitely GameStop, and yeah, they're fucking they are charging. That's above market. You could go on TCG Player right now and purchase either of these bundles from scalpers for less.
Yes, that's what I don't understand is when did corporate chains start charging more than MSRP? When did that become a thing?
People started paying it.
Yeah.
He's right. Yeah.
Which is why
But I don't think who the fuck is going to pay these prices? Like I said,
I
I
did.
could almost.
Yeah, somebody who doesn't know better.
Somebody who needs it right now.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah, I was
Christmas
gonna
gift
say,
for Lindsay.
legitimately, Shannon didn't know.
Right.
He didn't know what the MSRP was, and so he was like, I gotta get this thing. It's a timely situation. I'm gonna grab it.
Yep.
And then that's what happens.
And they have a fun no return policy. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and all
Fun
of their
is a word.
clearance stuff, I looked at the original price. The original price would be $12.96 because there was a plush, and I was like, ooh, what is it now? $10.98.
Wow.
Yep.
What a clearance.
Yeah.
Super marked down.
Well, no, because there's also markdown, which is different than clearance.
Well, true.
Well, hold on. Jesse and Hunter and Lindsay will remember this especially. GameStop loved to raise the prices of things to then slash through it and say it was on sale.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
That's a thing that happened.
Or make sure you get rid of all discounts right before the buy two get one free.
Before
Yeah,
it
that was another
starts.
time of that
Yeah.
shit. Yep.
Yeah, my favorite were the game days sales that they started doing, towards the end of my run, where they straight up they would have us put these stickers on there, like Shannon was talking about, like a special sticker that said this is normally this price and now it's this price. The price sticker was the same.
Yep.
It's just like this originally when it came out, it was $60. We've been selling it for $40 forever. But game days on sale $39.99.
And people bought it, like Hunter said, because they didn't know better. So, I don't know, Hunter, if you were still around for this, but there was a game. What was it called? Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii.
Oh yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the Wii.
Yeah, and what GameStop did, because the game was so hard to get a hold of, that
it was a GameStop exclusive.
It was GameStop exclusive, and Nintendo or whoever made it had it. It was Nintendo had it priced at $59.99 or whatever the standard price was. So GameStop, in their infinite wisdom, opened them all, sold them used, and doubled the price.
Yep.
And they told us to do that, and we felt so scummy.
So the only new copies of that game that we ever got were the pre-orders. After that, we would occasionally get in shipment a copy of the game that was clearly brand new. Frequently still had bits of the shrink wrap on it.
And sell them used.
And they would sell it used for $89.99 or $99.99.
Yeah. It's the reason the scalping. I mean, GameStop was in. I mean, scalping's always been around, but GameStop has been a shit company for as long as I can remember. They're completely loose of moral and merit. By the way,
that I looked it up. That game came out in 2012, and I was gone 5 years before that, so no, I was not there for that. Now, the flip side of that, of course, is that while I was there, and I don't know how they handle this now, we did have the opposite version of the fun little policy you're talking about, where you had to gut a bunch of brand new games, and then when somebody wanted to buy a brand new game, you had to pop that disc back in and go, "Here you go, bud."
Oh, that was forever.
And they go, "That's not new." You opened it, and you go,
"No, it's got a sticker on it."
Yeah.
No,
we didn't play it though.
No, remember
except maybe we did because we took it home.
Yes,
and played it.
And Jesse, tell the real fun story. When you and I protested and said we weren't going to do that, what'd they tell us?
Oh yeah, they told us if we didn't start doing that, we were fired.
Yep, they threatened our jobs if we didn't play games that were open and sold as new.
Yeah, because we needed to have intimate knowledge of the games. That was the whole point of the checkout policy. It wasn't fun for us.
Nope.
It was so that we could have knowledge of the games, so that we could sell them better. So she said, if you guys don't start if you guys don't start checking out and playing new games, you're gone. We'll find somebody who will.
Yeah, that's bull hockey is what that was. But by the way, I looked it up. One GameStop shut down 1,000 stores last year around the world. In fact, there's one country that they left completely. I don't remember which one it was, but they pulled all stores from that country. It's gone. This year, GameStop is already announcing that they are closing down hundreds more in the United States alone. And when I looked up GameStop to find the Bitcoin thing, a lot of what I saw was GameStop's closing in Massachusetts. Here's the list. Alabama. Here's the list. California. Here's the list. So they're really, really doing bad. Now, that could have something to do with the fact that they have gone into the Bitcoin world. They invested $500 million last year in Bitcoin.
Hang on. Hang the fuck on. Hang on.
Whoa.
GameStop has $500 million.
Well, yeah, the fucking meme stocks, man.
I've heard all night.
Because
I was gonna say
the memes, Hunter.
The memes
saved them.
Oh my god! If only we'd gotten in on the ground floor of the memes.
I really wish I had. God damn it!
I know a few people that legit got rich
Yes.
off of that GameStop stock shit.
But then other people that got rich, like Mickey Rourke, is now being evicted from his apartment.
But so did you hear
he'd
about?
rather stick a gun up his ass and pull the trigger than take your money.
Put a pin in Mickey Rourke. I want to come right back to that after Jesse. Go ahead, Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, so they are. Did you hear about the new CEO pay?
No, but I know. So Reggie Fils-Aimé is no longer there, and even Bowser's gone now, right? It's different. It's the guy that was
Nintendo. I'm talking about GameStop.
Oh shit! No, okay. With GameStop, I'm thinking of the guy from Chewy.com. That guy was in charge of it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up and see if he's still there, because it was Reggie had gone to GameStop. He had left Nintendo for GameStop and worked there for a little while. True story.
I did not know about that.
Oh yeah. He was.
So,
I forget what it was, but yeah, Ryan Cohen. Ryan Cohen is the guy that is GameStop's CEO now. He was the founder of Chewy.com. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
I like Chewy.
well, so this guy, because he's their
Everyone
new
does.
CEO, and he has they offered him a payment arrangement where it's performance based, but he could be making upwards of $35 billion for his salary from GameStop.
Well, yeah. I mean, look how well they're doing.
After closing thousands of stores.
Well, you got to spend money to make money. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
GameStop for years, from the end of us being there, have really have been shifting very quickly towards the immediate revenue streams, the
desperation,
immediate quarterly profits. Yeah, it doesn't matter what the long-term impacts of what they're doing are. They are trying to make the next quarter has to look great for investors.
GameStop, I fear, is not going to be around in another 5 years. I have a 5-year lease that I just signed at my building, at my business. I would wager there's a good chance GameStop will go out before I do.
I would take that bet. I think that's a pretty sure thing.
Well,
You said you fear they won't be. No, you don't. Nah, it'll be fine.
That's disgusting, and don't ever say something like that again.
Why are you making the violin motion with your hand?
I was thinking about Castlevania again. Now, to
I just had to describe it for the listener.
Otherwise, you would have looked like an asshole.
Right.
Don't worry about GameStop, because other than the $500 million investment that they did in Bitcoin, which I'm sure will pan out, they also just made a major investment, and this is actually pretty big, and I'm kind of worried about it. They just announced that they've invested in magic beans. So we'll see what happens there. The magic bean market might hit.
Is this some new way to play Magic the Gathering I don't know about? Jesse, why didn't you tell me? What's the beans part, and how can I get them now?
It's a new set coming out.
GameStop.
There's the
Did
problem.
you say bean stop?
That would have been
That's what I heard. I'm going with it.
Bean stop.
Bean stop.
All right. There's your fun. Now let's dive into it. Okay.
Sorry, hang on. Now I gotta go, man. I gotta go use AI for my one time a day to make a picture of a like when Spirit Halloween moves into a place after they leave. Coffee shops are gonna start springing up at all the old Game Stops, and they're just gonna change the word "game" to "bean."
Bean stop,
and it'll be Bean Stop.
Better than
and actually, now that I say it, I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard.
Better than
the first thing I thought of when you said bean stop. I was thinking about, he's thinking about those beans.
Better than the damn picture he sent me earlier.
Let me say what Frankie it was. The Fish. You remember when you took him to PA?
No, Frankie the Fish is awesome, and I will always accept that. So I did a series of hilarious pictures yesterday on the live stream with me posing with Arnold Schwarzenegger, with Sandra Bullock. Sailor Moon and I were hanging out, and then some aliens attacked. Godzilla came and fought him, and then he was the best man at our wedding. Fantastic pictures. Hunter, the sick bastard he is, put me in a picture with Chris Chan.
It's true, I did.
Can you put it in here so Shelby can see it? She needs to see it.
I will.
She's the senior Chris Chan correspondent.
You were very upset about it. I told you I would never send it again.
It's fine. It's funny. It's fine. It's funny. I've sent that fat face Shannon for so long.
For context, Shannon privately messaged me the first two of these. The like, oh, look, it's me and Sandra Bullock in PA. In fact, I'm going to screenshot the way that he wrote it.
Oh, God.
So I got it. So this was picture number one.
I need to see this.
This was before they ended up on the live stream.
Remember it was Sandra Bullock?
Then picture number two was him saying it has to be stopped, as in AI is too good and it's going to ruin my life.
Because there's me and Arnold hanging out, and I've got the littlest arm.
Your arm is so messed up.
Yes, I know. I know.
It's coming out of the back of your head.
Yeah. It's bad.
Because the AI was too much for him, I had to show him if those were the incredible highs, these, of course, are the incredible lows.
Shelby, stop.
No.
Oh my.
Oh,
And
no.
then later in the day, I reminded him of McDonald's Frankie the Fish. You know, the little give me
Give
back the filet of fish. This guy right here.
Yeah.
And then I had to remind him. This is my favorite of the time he went to Pennsylvania with Frankie the Fish. Now,
Yeah.
importantly, as I told him,
That's my favorite
I
one.
told AI to put Frankie the Fish in his left hand, and it interpreted that as the left side of the picture, not his left hand. This is why AI is fucking stupid.
You know what though? Something kind of clever. Unless I did it in all the pictures. Let me see. No, I didn't. So they took the reflection of the phone out of my glasses on that one because my hand changed.
Yeah, they put a person instead.
They
Yeah.
put a fish.
Yeah, there's somebody there.
Wait, is there?
They didn't. They didn't for the Arnold picture.
Right. Yeah. No. All the
They
pictures.
did for the Sandra Bullock picture.
Yeah. Well, that's because I told it to because I wanted it to be perfect. Like her.
Oh.
Hey, to go back to Mickey Rourke for a second before I forget. So, goddamn, it's 30 minutes now. Why'd you guys let me fucking ramble this long? It's gonna be bad. So, Mickey Rourke is apparently being threatened to be evicted. One of the greatest actors of all time. He's threatened to be evicted out of his house because he has no money. They started a GoFundMe for him, which he then denounced and shut down and said he was embarrassed by it. And as Hunter said, what was it? I'd put a gun up my own ass.
He said, I'd rather put a gun up my own ass and pull the trigger. That's just embarrassing.
Yeah, so today it came out through TMZ that his agent has told TMZ how since all this happened, he's gotten so many offers for movies and appearances, etc., and he's turned them all down because they're not up to the high standard that he is used to. He only wants to work with the best directors and actors like he should as a star. And I went, motherfucker, you're about to get kicked out of your home and you're too proud to take a job?
Yeah.
You don't want to go fund me.
Oh, boy.
You don't want to work. What do you want?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like Mickey Rourke as an actor a lot. This feels like it's par for the course for him as a person, though. I don't know what you do with a guy like that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you do for him. You try to help him, he says no. People try to like literally give him what you think he would want. He says no, I don't do that. That's not how I do things. I guess you just let him be. Like, that's it. That's
Yeah.
the answer. You just let him do.
Yeah. It's very, very sad. Speaking of sad men that we cannot let do, okay, let's get to it because we got to get to the fun stuff. This has been a horrible show. So, I kid. Every show's so entertaining. They're all of equal value.
Shannon, come look at the cat.
What about him?
He's just sitting there like he always does, doing the same
Also,
thing. Just
I need you all
look
to
at
know.
him.
Hey, come look
Shannon,
at him.
I need you to know that I have saved a picture of you and Chris Chan.
That's fine. Because
And that's probably going to be my Facebook photo before the night's over with.
I gotta warn you, if you do that, it will be much like you driving slightly to the right of me. I will put 3 bullets in your face. If you post that picture anywhere, I will create pictures so disgusting your wife will divorce you and your community will shun you. So think about that before you open that Pandora's box.
They already do.
I'll make it worse. I'll make it
Tanner,
worse.
you do remember what it was like when you used to drive those cars in his AI pictures, right?
Oh God, those were so disturbing.
Those were so
The
bad.
go-kart.
Oh my God. The only thing worse about that was the people on the show. All right. Or one of them. Anyway, so we can't keep talking about this, Santa. We're over budget. Three things I want to talk about specifically, and they're gonna get worse as it goes along. So the first one is the Trump administration, and I'm doing this chronologically. This is how it happened in the span of about a week. Last week, Donald Trump and his administration basically bombed Venezuela. And while they were bombing Venezuela, a special ops team went and kidnapped their president and his wife, Maduro. They have now been extradited, in a way, back to the United States to face charges of drug trafficking, amongst other things. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, the Venezuela has put his vice president in command, who Donald Trump has said, I forget the exact quote, but he said that she's agreed to everything the United States wants. She doesn't have a choice. She has to. Also, that we are now going to control their oil and we are going to control their country, shadow puppety. And all the oil we got originally, we're going to keep. We're going to keep everything they got, and we're going to make a huge profit off of it. In fact, you may or may not have heard this, but the goal, I don't know if it's been officialized yet or if they're still working on it, is that Trump is forcing Venezuela to stop working with other countries on oil distribution and only work with the United States, which some of those other countries that they send oil to, I believe Russia is in there, Iran, some pretty dangerous countries. So that's one side of it. And we'll get all to it. Once the whole story's done, we'll talk about it. Also, though, Trump has then said that, well, we might do something about Mexico next and Colombia. And they're not just saying we might do something about it. They're flat out saying something's going to happen to these countries, including Greenland, which they have just outright said they're going to take. And Stephen Miller, Trump's vampire monster thing, said that no military will basically stand against us if we do this. They're not stupid. Strength is how things work in the real world, and we are the most powerful. So where do you start there? That's bad. All of that. All right. Second thing tonight.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if
And
I was also kind of halfway joking. Did you see the part where he also said when they asked what the difference was between him doing this and Bush and the Iraq
Bush
war?
didn't keep the
he said
oil.
Bush didn't keep the oil.
Yeah.
That's you know what? Credit where it's due. That's the funniest thing he's ever said. It's horrible, but it's I didn't know the guy even had a sense of humor. It's the funniest thing he could have possibly.
You know
said
he
there.
didn't have a sense of humor because you watched his SNL episode. So this must have been a total shock to you. Yeah.
Did you guys see the Jon Stewart bit on this?
No.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point, he was talking about how Trump's officials were trying to, really play up why they did this and everything else, and not talk about well, it's for the oil. That's what it's for. That's why we did this. That's why it's happening. That's Maduro was a bad dude. He was a dictator. He was an evil son of a bitch. They had a lot of problems. The U.S. did this for the oil.
Yes.
And at every opportunity, because it was the funniest one where Lindsey Graham
on Air Force One with Donald Trump.
Yeah, he was like, Lindsey Graham's old hat at this. He knows warmongering and all this other stuff. And, he's doing his thing. And then Trump just comes in from the back. He's like, plus we get to keep all the oil.
Yes, and destabilize Venezuela. And Lord knows what's going to happen to that country at this point. Also, the fact that we just up and decided to go into a foreign country and kidnap their leader, that's probably not going to be good in the long run. I just think that's bad. And, Jesus Christ. There are people that I've been arguing with on my Facebook all week because it's been a bad fucking week if you're political in any way. It's very frustrating. And I've been arguing with the same couple of people this whole time, but trying to convince them of anything that they're wrong about is like pulling fucking teeth. But the Maduro thing, what I got from that was that I love communists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Here's what I wrote.
Yeah. And also, you're a Democrat.
Yeah. Here's what I wrote on my Facebook that got it. I said, a lot of y'all were more upset over Colin Kaepernick taking a knee during the national anthem to peacefully protest than you did about an army of seditionists literally attacking the Capitol. So kindly be quiet today. If taking a knee during the national anthem is disrespectful, we're just trying to overthrow the government land for you. And his reply was, you do realize Maduro lost the election, then assumed the role as president and exiled his opponents after trying to murder them. Oh, sorry, I forgot Democrats love communists. My first reply to him was, what the fuck does that have to do with anything I just said? And then I realized it's the overthrowing the country thing. And the fact that Maduro was evil and overthrew his country and all that stuff. That's cool, man. As I said to him, we're not the fucking world police. I don't care what that movie led him to believe. Maybe that he thought that was a documentary. I don't know. But we are not the world police. What other countries do in their country doesn't affect us at fucking all unless, it becomes a problem. And this clearly wasn't a problem.
Unless they're attacking our allies.
Exactly. And they're not.
That's when we need to be getting involved.
If Donald Trump was going to go after corrupt regimes then why are we so chummy with Russia? Why are we so chummy with China? Yeah. And if Donald Trump, I'm so sorry because you guys already know this. I'm basically repeating this for the audience, so I apologize to you guys. If the goal is to protect America from drugs, then why did you pardon the guy from Honduras who literally flooded the United States with over 40 million tons of cocaine? Literally pardoned him. And as Marjorie Taylor
was bought and paid for.
Marjorie Taylor Greene had a really good point. She basically made all the points I made and basically said, like, you know, it just, none of it makes any sense. And I hate that I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene so much now, but like, truth is truth. And when you say truth, you're saying truth. I thought this was going to be the most frustrating thing with Donald Trump in the next couple of weeks. I really thought this was going to be the thing that I was going to lose my fucking mind over. And I'll move on to the second one so we can keep this train going, unless you guys have anything else you want to say about that particular thing.
I want to bring one thing up since you're still talking about that. This was the only one. This came up earlier today, and it didn't really get like a response, and it's related to the show too. So I really do want you to answer this one here because I'm hoping this person listens and this shuts them up. So
okay.
One of your people said, as far as Maduro goes, can you call it kidnapping when Biden had a bounty on him for his capture? Past presidents have just killed the leaders of countries and organizations we didn't like. Bush with Saddam, Obama with Gaddafi, Obama with bin Laden, Biden with Al-Qaeda. Trump brought him in alive. Isn't that better?
No, that's not better in any way. Where do you want to start on that? Because one, comparing some of those other, like us killing foreign leaders, it's usually in some kind of conflict. There's some kind of war, there's some kind of attack. And right. You perform a strike on the opponent. All right, that makes sense. But in a non-conflict, and
not at war with Venezuela,
and not at war with Venezuela right. In any way, and you go onto foreign soil and take them from foreign soil back to your country, that I don't know if it's a war crime, but it has to be grounds for war in so many ways. You're not striking at an opponent. You're kidnapping someone that has nothing to do with you. Yeah, on top of the bombing.
Right.
Yeah, no. This was like an act of war, like by any measure.
100%.
Yeah. I just, this was one of the things that didn't end up getting as much attention as other things that came up earlier today. It was in relation to the show, and I remember seeing that and thinking, yeah, that's worth getting into.
I believe so.
Let's do it.
And I hope, you know, I know I get frustrated. I do get frustrated. I have that person that messaged me and said that they cry at the thought of this. I have teared up more than once in the past few days thinking about everything that's happened in the past week. Like, it's getting to a point that, like, when I think about what's happening to people in the real world because of our country, I genuinely want to break down a little bit. And I don't like coming on Thursday shows talking about this. This isn't, like, we joke, this isn't fun for me. I don't find joy in talking about this, but the fact that there are so many people that I know personally and that exist in the world that see everything that happens and they either ignore part of it because it doesn't fit the narrative or they choose not to listen to it. It makes me feel like, well, at some point people are going to give up and they're going to stop talking to these people because there's nothing happening. It's a stone wall and we can't do that. So of course we're going to come here and talk about it every week because when good men do nothing, evil triumph. And we may be a small cog in the wheel, but we know people that have changed their minds because of things we've said. So we will continue to talk about it.
And I'm sure, yeah, like it's a ripple effect. And I do want to point out something that, like, because
it's real kicked in now. So
you kind of touched on it earlier when you were talking about, like, God damn it, just completely. Oh no, saying it's too high.
Jesse, that's why it's a sign and not an audio cue.
All right. So anyway, like, I want to make sure that it's known that we don't think that Maduro is a good dude.
No.
Like, he needed to go for the benefit of Venezuelans.
This was not for the benefit of Venezuelans, though.
That's not why it was done.
Intent matters.
But they're celebrating in the streets, guys.
Yeah, well, the same way the Muslims were celebrating in the streets when 9/11 happened. Donald Trump saw it. He saw it. There's no record of it, but he saw it.
So I just want to make sure that it's known that I don't think any of us here, like I don't necessarily want to speak for everyone, but I don't think anyone here thinks that Maduro was a good person and like a good leader.
He's a good dancer.
He was a piece of shit. He was an evil human being, et cetera, et cetera. What we've done is create a dangerous precedent. Like that's not going to be looked favorably upon like the global stage. It's bad. Like it's not something that, like Shannon said, we're not the world police.
No,
like, that's not us. This is not.
What happened to America first?
Right. Yeah. Right. Like that's the other thing. Like that I've even asked like a couple of those individuals that have commented on Shannon's stuff. I've actually gotten on a regular Facebook.
He has
and looked at these comment sections because like how do you reconcile this? Like the screaming America first, not wanting to get involved in protecting an ally.
Well, at least one of them
invader.
said, I mean, we have to be the world police. If not us, then who will be? Someone has to do it. At which point I said, did this motherfucker think Team America was a documentary?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
What are we doing?
I can't imagine he hasn't tried to fuck one or two toys.
Motherfucker.
But yeah, it's bad. Like we're not the world police. Like this is not our business. When we were trying to protect the Ukraine from a foreign invader. Like that's a very different situation. Because that's what they were talking about. Like, we want to be out of there. America first. We need to be focused on our problems here and not any problems overseas. So instead, we've just decided to step in and solve the problem in Venezuela in exchange for all the oil.
And if you're going to do something, you do it the right way. There's another person that I know. He's a good friend, but he gets so animated when we talk about politics. And his answer is always, I can take care of it. Let me get a gun. I'll go to there and I'll take him out now. And I'm like, no, that's stupid. Nothing you say makes sense because anything that you do that is so extraordinary and crazy is only going to give the other side ammunition to do whatever they want forever. You're empowering them. We try to do the things the right way, and going to a foreign country and kidnapping their president, who may have been garbage, but kidnapping their president to basically face trumped up charges, no pun intended, as a disguise for us taking their oil and putting in a regime change that is beneficial to us is bad. And I haven't changed. I've never changed my stance on things like this. You go back to
talk about
years ago. I'm going to forget it. I'm going to forget if I don't say it now. Years ago with that Nazi, the guy that was preaching Nazi shit on the corner, and
the one who got punched in the face.
They got punched in the face, and everybody was celebrating. But I said, no, that's wrong. You can't do that. I know it's frustrating, but like, you can't just punch someone in the mouth because you don't like what they're saying. That's not what America is. So like,
also this
do
whole
it the right way.
Is setting precedent. I mean,
right.
China will be in Taiwan in the next year?
Russia and Ukraine.
Like, Russia and Ukraine, that shit's going to continue to happen. Again, the more you set that precedent, the more the biggest player on the world fucking stage does this kind of thing, the more it tells everyone else it's okay. Because, I mean, look.
You could do it too.
Right. Chappelle made the joke years ago, and I got my problems with Dave Chappelle now, but one of my favorite skits is the fucking Black Bush segment, the whole sketch, the bit with they don't like what I'm doing. The United Nations don't like what I'm doing. Well, they should take their army and sanction me. Oh, they don't have an army. Well, I guess they better shut the fuck up then. That's like real
That's
now.
us
That's
now.
no longer
Yeah.
a joke and a bit. It's a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Let's move on to the second thing. That's got to be more fun, right?
That was the first
That
thing.
was the first thing. The second thing is we just had the 5-year anniversary of January 6th. And there's so many things about that still matters today. One is, do you guys know who Ashley Babbitt is?
That
I mean,
name sounds.
unfortunately,
the one that died.
Well,
the one that got shot.
yeah, hold on.
The one that,
That name's going to become important later. I just wanted to put that name out there now for people that may not know that name. It's going to be important, and it also ties into January 6th because she was there. The fact that I think the most frustrating thing for me is that no matter how much evidence there is from both people who were there, the police officers who suffered through this, back the blue, right? And even some of the people who committed it. Because Donald Trump gave a blanket pardon basically to all January 6th insurrectionists, and only one person refused the pardon. She said that she wanted it on her record because what she did was wrong and she can't make up for that. Like, she should not just get out of jail free card. She said, I deserved this for what I did, which fucking applause there. You love to hear it. But unfortunately, everyone else got away scot-free. And there's so much evidence of that. And despite all of that, all the evidence, all the testimony, there is still this lie that is believed by so many and perpetrated and spread by the president of the United States that the January 6th insurrectionists are patriots and they were innocent, to the point that for the 5-year anniversary of this, the White House's official website put up a special thing for them where it's, what did it say, Hunter? That the Democrats were the real insurrectionists?
Yeah, they were really behind it. They instigated all the real problems, and the Capitol Police were cowards and were helped them organize it or some shit. Basically, just threw everyone but the people who actually broke into the fucking place under the bus. I legitimately saw people arguing that it was okay for them to do that because that's a house built by the people for the people. It's their house to break into. They can do that.
Just like
What?
if you're a sovereign citizen, you can do whatever you want. You don't, laws don't apply to you, bud.
Yeah. Shelby, I don't know if you remember, but they were ratifying or certifying an unjust and unfair election, quote unquote. And so somebody had to do something. Except
True
at the same
patriots.
time, it's Schrodinger's crime. At any given point in time, they weren't doing anything at all, or they were doing everything they had to do, but it wasn't illegal.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's my favorite thing. Like, every accusation is a confession by these fuckers.
Yes, but it still works. That's the frustrating part. That's why I get so upset is that no matter how much proof, no matter how much evidence, no matter how much common sense, people like the people that I know that are on my Facebook will never just go, yeah, that's fucked up. There will always be an excuse. There will always be a justification. I saw on January 6th, I saw dudes walking through the Capitol with fucking rebel flags, with Confederate flags. People were smashing and destroying stuff, where we decide our freedom. And I got
carrying their potems around.
Yeah. They put up a gallows to hang Mike Pence.
Yeah, putting their feet up on their desk. I also have now seen people arguing that those images are AI. That was 5 years ago.
Of course.
And they will tell you that it was AI.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. There's always excuse, and it's because Donald Trump and his fucking, I'm going to say offensive words even more so, lackeys like Kellyanne Conway said that there are things such as alternative facts. There's not. There's no such thing as alternative facts. That's not a thing.
That's it.
So,
I don't love the overuse of like quoting. I don't know, man. You'll know exactly what I mean when I'm saying it, but I have seen this a lot lately, and it's like, it's starting to ring really true. It's the bit from 1984 where it says the party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final, most essential command. Like, I don't like when people, it's like when you jump to Hitler. Like, the moment Hitler becomes part of the conversation, it's not going to be great.
Right.
Lately, it feels like the moment 1984 comes up, you go, okay,
here we go.
I get it. You're going to the one thing you know about that kind of thing. But, like, that one's starting to ring way too fucking true, because this is quite literally the epitome of, here's the thing that happened. We'll show you the video. We'll show you the proof, the evidence, the images, whatever you need. And if they don't like it, they just go, well, that's not real. That didn't really happen. Yeah. It's happening right in front of you. Well, no, they told me that's fake. It's fake news.
Fake news.
You're lying to me. You have a reason to lie to me. Those people don't have a reason to lie to me because I voted for them and they won. That's my team. They would never do that to me. Yeah. That's fucking horrifying.
Yes, it is. Like, it's shit you feel like only comes from movies. It's a kind of psychosis, that can only be in film because nobody's that gullible. Nobody's that naive. And you can disagree politically. We've been doing it for a long time. I used to have fantastic discussions with conservative friends and Republican friends about policy and the economy and stuff like that. And now it's like screaming at a void. It's pointless, but at the same time, you can't quit, because if you quit, then either they feel like they win or it just emboldens people to keep talking because they know you're going to give up eventually. And so certain people take it upon themselves to make themselves miserable almost every moment of every fucking day, learning about these things, trying to convince someone that they're wrong because this country is at stake. And goddamn, I'm so tired is where I'm going with this.
That like half these motherfuckers online, like I know the people on your Facebook are actual people that they have actually been brainwashed to believe this shit.
And they're
But
people
there
I
are-
like. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
They're people that I like. That's the sad part. They're people that I get along with and talk to. And then this, and it's like they're a completely different person. It's like a monster.
Yep. Because then you get, because they get their talking points from all these fucking people on, like, you know, Twitter and Reddit and everything else that aren't even, like, Americans. Like, they're frequently bots or Russians or, like, whatever, like, of these fucking server farms that are just out there stirring shit. And you can't argue with those people because they're, like, they don't give a single fuck what they're saying. They just are there to contradict what you're saying.
They're that person who laugh reacts at everything that you say and then never actually responds to it. You know who the fuck you are.
I definitely know who they are. Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
And I think they know I hate that shit.
They'll
Fucking
come in with one
coward.
really stupid fucking take. I mean, literally just the dumbest brain dead take you've ever seen. They'll wait for 4 or 5 people to actually say something back to them that completely refutes the thing that they're saying, and then they laugh, react, and they move on. I am convinced they get off on it. That's the only reason
Sure.
they do it.
Well,
it's probably the only way they can get off at this point. But
that damn doll documentary, World Police, really confused them. I get wood for wood at this point.
Tell them the third thing.
Well,
The third thing is really bad.
Well, to go off what
Yeah.
Hunter said a second ago, though, where you said this is feeling a lot like 1984, it also feels a lot like Nazi Germany. And if the stuff they did wasn't bad enough before, the third thing, the more I thought about it, really made me go, it really feels like we're heading toward Nazi Germany, and we're the Nazis this time. Because just yesterday in Minnesota, a woman, Renee Good, I think it was, it's a 3-name thing, but I remember the Renee Good part. She was shot and killed by an ICE agent, which we now know is named, I think, Jonathan Ross, who is a 10-year veteran in law enforcement, which is going to really piss you off when I start talking about it a little bit more. And I don't know where to start with this one. I guess the first thing I'll say outright is that this was not justified and it was murder. And if it's not murder, at the very least, it's negligence and it's poor training and poor decision making, because I unfortunately have watched this video now about 30 times in slow motion, trying to figure everything out. And I made a post about this earlier, and I'd kind of like to read that real quick because it ties into this and what I said before. I've watched this video so many times, and that's why I posted this. I honestly don't know what people hope to accomplish by breaking down the video of Renee Good being murdered to try and convince the Trump sycophants that this was what it was, murder, or at the very least a poorly trained and dangerous man who killed someone after not following protocol. By the way, off script here, protocol for this, as a lot of you probably know, is that officers and agents, I mean, this is basically in every handbook, are not to fire on moving vehicles unless the moving vehicle is a direct threat to people's lives and the person inside is a threat to people's lives. And they're also trained in general just not to shoot at fleeing vehicles because you could hit someone innocent. I mean, it's just way too risky.
Well, it's just extremely ineffective.
Yes, and they're also advised to step out of the way to remove themselves from a dangerous situation before taking any kind of force. That's important because after watching that video so many times, well, you'll know what I mean. But the reason I was frustrated by this is I said there's literally hours of footage of January 6th insurrectionists destroying property, assaulting cops, putting up gallows to hang Mike Pence, and those same people still defend them as patriots and peaceful protesters 5 years later. I don't believe in giving up on the truth and other human beings, but some days I do get so goddamn tired of trying to teach a child the difference between right and wrong. This makes me so angry the more I read my own words. I've been posting about this for like 2 days. I've made like 7 posts in 2 days about all of this shit. Where does the time go? What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought there.
You were reading out your post about the situation in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't remember where I left off, so...
You were talking about how it basically comes down to how many times can you see it and still reject the evidence in
Yes.
favor of, well, that's
thank
not
you.
what they told me.
Thank you. Put me back on the right track there. The reason I say that is because pretty much everyone that has watched the video that has been dissected by... I've watched at least 3 or 4 different reputable organizations watch this video and say that she was obviously turning the car out of the way of him. The speed of the car, even if it had made contact with him, wouldn't have hurt him in any way, and that he basically put himself in that situation. And then even when the car was completely out of his way and he was at no danger, he shot 2 more times. Literally, there is no way to look at this other than the fact that he was either wanting to kill this person or that he is an awful person at his job and did it because of poor training. But it's hard to say that when, as I said earlier, he is a 10-year veteran of law enforcement. So this 10-year veteran of law enforcement shot this woman dead.
Yeah, JD Vance said that this guy has a history, he's a traumatic past with getting hit by vehicles.
Yeah, this same damn thing happened to him not too long ago, and apparently he was dragged by the car, almost like he keeps putting himself in these situations.
Yeah, stop that in police protocol. You said he's a 10-year vet. He should fucking know that police protocol is not to step in front of a fucking car.
That's what I'm saying. You can't, it's hard to say this guy just didn't know what he was doing because a lot of these ICE agents don't. He did. This was absolutely on purpose. He wanted to kill someone and he did. He was looking for a reason. It's that classic thing. I'm looking for a fucking reason.
The motherfuckers that keep talking about self-defense, and so far, because I've replied to both people that have made the self-defense claim on your post, neither of them have fucking replied to me, and it's really pissing me off. How the fuck are you gonna make a self-defense claim when he shot the woman through the driver's side window?
Twice.
Jesse, don't worry, they'll
run over.
In a couple hours, when they notice, he'll laugh, react, and then he'll never say anything else.
One of them was yesterday.
That'll be his response. Oh, at this point, he's turned those
notifications off. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
And
it's pissing me off. I don't understand how you can continue to make that claim. There's no way he could have still been in danger of running her over when he shot her through her driver's side window.
That's what I'm saying.
Shots at the windshield.
Well, it was one shot through the windshield. The first shot was through the windshield. That's true. That's
yeah,
right.
But then he killed her,
and then he shot her twice through the side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I wanted to be fair and put that out there. What's really frustrating about it is I put this in the chat earlier. There is an investigation right now by the FBI, or at least there was. I think they've already called it off. I legitimately think they've already called it off. And here's why.
Trump just pardoned them.
Here's why. JD Vance said at a conference today, at a speak, whatever you call it, whatever. He said that the officer, the ICE agent, had complete immunity. That he was doing his job. He's not going to get any trouble. He has complete immunity. That these officers have complete immunity to do that. If you watch it, it's clearly murder. Unfortunately, there are very little chances that the state is going to bring up any charges because Trump could have nothing to do with the state. If the state charge him and convict him, Trump can't interfere with that. Only on a federal level. Well, the state has been blocked by ICE and by the FBI because they've taken the case instead. So they have not been witness to any of the footage or testimony, et cetera, because the FBI is handling it. And because the FBI is handling it, even if the guy was somehow brought up on charges, as Jesse said, he could just be pardoned by Donald Trump. They have literally made it to where this man will face no consequences for murdering this woman, who, by the way, was a mother of 3 and leaves a 5-year-old without parents because the father passed away a couple of years ago. That's, as I put on there, that's the face of domestic terrorism. A 37-year-old woman with 3 kids who was a poet. Or, if you're Jesse Waters, because he had to mention this on his fucking show, that little fucking worm, mentioned her pronouns. Somehow that was important to the story, her pronouns. I have, there's only 2 times I've ever prayed in my life that there's a God. And that is because of all of the really good people that get really shitty things that happen to them. And I want something good to happen for them. And the awful people, like everyone we talk about on this show, that there is some kind of God that will punish them because clearly their fucking humankind will not. I'm gonna take a drink. Go ahead. You're good.
Man, it's been a bad week. That's too much bad shit.
It's been a bad week. And it's going to keep getting worse.
Also, we haven't even talked about, the big distraction of, the Maduro was kidnapped on the day that millions more Epstein files are supposed to be released.
I didn't think they
that
had
deadline
any.
is passed. The deadline is passed, and nobody's talking about it because we have ICE murdering people in the streets, and we are we are abducting foreign nationals in their own homes.
Yes.
So
libtard, what's your point? Well, Jesse, haven't you ever had that really embarrassing moment when you're proud because you got all your homework done, but then when people ask you about it, you realize you had no homework at all, and then and then a couple of months later, suddenly you had an entire year's worth of homework you forgot about? That's kind of that. It's just, oopsie. So
you burned down the school so that nobody will ask you about your homework.
And all well,
not your school. You burned down another school.
There are so many people, by the way, that are making fun of this woman for being murdered. And thankfully, there are a lot of people that said that's disgusting. I would like to remind you of how upset everyone was when Charlie Kirk was murdered. And I would also like to take you back to when I asked you, have you ever heard of the name Ashley Babbitt? The reason I asked that is because the Trump administration and the government, and I think the White House website, labeled Ashley Babbitt a hero. She's a hero and a patriot, and I think they even nominated her for some award, or they wanted to. What she did is when they barricaded the hallways in the Capitol, armed agents were pointing guns at the barricade as these people were trying to smash through it to get to them, to get to the people of the Capitol. And they told them to stand down. They did not. She tried to climb over the barricade to get to them. One officer shot and killed her. She is a hero and a patriot for what she's done. That's what they'll tell you.
I need you to know that, and I have to assume the same people who said that cop was defending himself, that he was going to be run over, that he had to do something to stop that woman in Minnesota, are the same people who said, well, he didn't have to shoot her. They didn't have to shoot her at the Capitol. They didn't try anything else. All they did was shoot her. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's what I was
fucking serious now.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to, is that Ashley Babbitt's a hero, but Renee Good is a domestic terrorist. For as she sat in her car with her partner, a ICE agent walked up to her car and said, "Get out of the fucking car," and reached for her handle, to which she panicked, put the car in drive, turned to the right to avoid everyone, and was shot 3 times. She is a domestic terrorist. And I saved Donald Trump's tweet about it. I'm not going to read it. I was going to read it. I'm not going to anymore. But the point of it is that he talked about how her partner was was an agitator, and that she was devious, and basically she was a criminal for what she did. So if you're paying attention, try to storm the Capitol and break through a barricade so you can attack and kill representatives of the people. Hero. Shot and killed while trying to drive away because you were terrified, and you were shot 3 times in the face with no warning. Domestic terrorism. Let that sink in.
Shannon, how many of those ICE vehicles were marked vehicles?
That I don't know. I wish I did.
I'd be willing to wager it was 0. If I had to guess.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It doesn't seem like they fall under any real supervision or rules.
Yeah, because most videos I see, like, these guys aren't rolling around in vehicles that say, immigration or ICE or anything else.
Well, at the very least, we do know they always have masks on, so you can't identify them, even though they're doing the Lord's work. Well, I heard assaults on these poor officers is up 1,300%. If only that were true. If only that were fucking true. So
I also do love comparing, this situation with Ashley Babbitt. She was shot and killed by the U.S. Secret Service.
Yeah, 1 shot as she was climbing.
Yeah, which is a highly trained, very organized, very dedicated group of people that are a fuck around and find out kind of group. Comparing them to an ICE agent, they need 47 days of training before they go abducting children from schools.
Impotent little boys they are. Yeah, or gassing schools, or hauling out teachers,
Yeah.
I heard that happen. That's probably fake news too. Fake news. We hate it. We hate to say it, folks. Fake news.
Honestly, I kind of hope that they don't charge this guy. Like, in this ideal utopia I've built for myself, around midterms, the blue wave is insurmountable to the point that they are able to successfully impeach and remove Trump from office.
And yet they
Then
probably
can
still
charge
wouldn't.
all of these ICE agents.
And they probably still wouldn't. They'd strike a deal with Trump and instead talk about health care again in another 6 years.
If they have the votes necessary after midterms, somehow, which like every single election has gone blue, like every special election, every little election. I don't think a Republican has won an election since Trump took office.
Well, I thought they were going to win some points back when Charlie Kirk died, and they were starting to get momentum, but then all of this shit has happened.
The healthcare thing happened.
Right.
And now, plus groceries aren't getting cheaper, despite what Trump tries to convince people of, going back to the 1984 fucking quote. Gas is admittedly getting cheaper.
Now, important to note, I don't know if you guys saw, but it at least passed the Senate, I believe, or maybe the House. I think it passed the House.
It was the House for the ACA.
Yeah, that enough Republicans broke rank that they did pass extending the subsidies for ACA, which would be great for me too.
Yeah, because we knew that was going to happen. They were supposed to vote, and finally,
they forced to vote. Hakeem Jeffries forced to vote. They weren't going to revisit it.
They got the 4 votes they needed to do it. That came out at the end of last year. So as soon as they basically came back to session after their New Year's break and shit, they were finally going to force a vote on it.
Work hard, play hard.
Hopefully, it'll pass the Senate this time. I don't know if it will, but
who's in charge of the Senate?
The Republicans.
Yeah, but is it still Mitch McConnell?
No, he stepped down, didn't he?
No, McConnell's still there. I'm almost positive.
I know he's there, but I thought he stepped down from the majority leader.
Hell, I don't know. But I was going to say, depending on who's in charge of the Senate right now, it could go one of two ways, but we'll see.
It's John Thune. Or Thune or June.
Thune.
It's got to be Thune. Right?
It's Thune. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Real mean bastard.
I looked him up, and it says people also search for Josh Hawley, and I was like, I doubt it. I don't think they do.
Maybe on Grindr during a Republic convention. I don't know. Anyway.
There's no way they're looking for him. He's looking for them. It didn't cut both ways.
All right, so that's the bad things that happen. I'll leave it there because there's going to be more to say. Like, I wish that was the end of it, but that was literally 1 week. That was like 6 months worth of our bitching and our stories about Trump in 1 week. So
1 week.
Who the hell knows what will happen next week? We might be in full-blown civil war by next week's episode. And you know what's really scary? That's not out of the realm of possibility. That's really not. That we could be on like full civil war in a week at this rate. We'll see what happens. But that's time for the comedy now. I got a button for it.
I will say, apparently right now, the Senate Republicans are saying that the ACA subsidies are likely DOA because they do not currently have the votes needed.
Yeah, no kidding. Who would have thought we got fucked on that? Oh, you Democrats always snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Let's get to the fun things now. And to kick off the fun part of the show, this is the part you want to wake the kids up for, especially the kids. Double H, will you please read off the names from our sponsors this evening?
Tonight's episode of After Dark is brought to you by Godzilla Marriage Law. We're also sponsored by Growing Up Bugbear and Outward Opposite Baby. A couple of tonight's sponsors include Cookie Jarvis, the good-natured wizard, and Future Pig, the pork-based Terminator. Tonight's show brought to you by Squatty Might Catch Fire and Uncategorized Male Meat.
Male meat.
Tonight's show is sponsored by Prominent Meaty Nipples and Cats Who Gatekeep Cheesame. Even I have to stop sometimes. Tonight's show is sponsored by Smells Like Old Honeycombs and 21st Century Tuberculosis.
Oh, no.
And finally, tonight's show is sponsored by the upcoming program, Who's Your Washington, starring Denzel Lawyer.
That's a good show. That's a good show. Okay. All right. That went great.
Oh, boy.
Now to switch it into fun mode. Let's get a funny clip real quick.
Good luck with your nipples.
All right. All right.
Boy, I deeply regret that one.
You gotta be careful what you say on this show.
That is true. Or
Never gonna say
All right,
anything
Shannon,
funny
what was the
sounding
time
again.
where Shelby said that so we can borrow
My
that
brain
clip? My brain is pissed.
there's also
Why would you do this?
that's one of my favorite ones. And I think this was when Shelby was I forget what she was talking about, but we don't know what that is.
It's the crazy cat lady from Futurama. It's not good.
I thought she was going to
That's
say The
one of-
Simpsons, and I was like, I could go for that too.
No, but it's one of my favorite things on there. My God. Oh. All right.
Oh, boy.
Tonight's top 5 has nothing to do with James Bond. Normally we try to tie these things together, but since Cody's out, so's the topic. So, nope, none of that.
What?
I heard nothing. Did you guys hear something?
What?
What?
Did you hear Lindsay?
Oh,
you-
yeah, no, I'm not
Lindsay,
hearing
we
that
can't
at
hear you.
all.
Yeah, that's weird. Her thing is turning green like it's picking her up, but it's I don't know.
Yeah, no audio.
Let's see what happens. Disconnect and reconnect.
That's so weird.
You're fucking with me.
There it
No,
is.
we can hear you
there it
now.
is. Now it's
Yeah,
working.
we seriously couldn't hear you,
Yeah.
and we
Oh,
cannot
and
hear
It's
you
gone
again.
again.
Talk louder. Speak louder. Oh, okay.
Oh, and she's
Okay.
gone.
I see how it is. Well, let's see how many more people have been murdered today. Oh, Lindsay's back. Hello?
Hi.
Whoa.
You kind of came through for a second.
Well, that was Doppler effect, Lindsay.
Yeah, you kind of came
Just
through for a
went,
sec, but
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
And
accurate.
it was several seconds after like seeing her mouth the word hi.
It's not working.
Oh, there
I
it
Uh,
is.
don't know
you-
why it's
you kind of cut in and out. We're not sure why.
what.
Yeah.
Did
No,
you
it's
don't
not.
jinx my microphone?
Oh, I wonder if she's got a
Ooh.
bad connection.
It sounds
Yeah.
like Lindsay. Do you have a bad connection? She has full bars. I don't know. I guess you could wheel in here and just share, Mike.
There she
Also,
goes.
Well,
is
she's
the
still-
wind going nuts
Yeah,
for anybody
holy
else?
shit. Did you hear that?
No. What?
I could hear that over my headphones.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
the
go
wind is
check
going
on that.
nuts
Hang
right
on.
now.
Okay.
I have to see.
All right. Well, everyone's left the show at this point, so
Well, I mean,
Tanner, how have you been? Damn.
All right.
damn. Okay, so really everybody left but us.
Def-
Sorry, my mic was muted. I didn't realize it.
Oh, there's Tanner.
I was defeated.
Oh, you know, I'm here.
Classic. Classic
It does-
Tanner.
I also keep hearing noises from upstairs, but the light's off, so I'm assuming that Sarah's just like rolling around in her sleep a lot. I
Oh
don't
shit!
know.
Is this the end of the world now? Is that what's happening?
It's it. Well, I mean, it is crazy fucking windy outside. I think that's also a part of it.
The only thing I can hear is my own rage
Yeah.
boner.
A minute ago while we were talking, like I legitimately I could hear it like blasting against my window over here, all, like with my headphones on.
yeah, yeah. I know I've
yeah,
got
it's
some
just-
limbs down.
Jesus, I know it's going to be that
It's going
bad.
pretty hard.
I saw that it was going
It's
to the weather was going to plummet on Saturday, plummet in mid-January to 48.
They're calling
love
for
it, they
snow
say.
next weekend, Shannon.
Yeah?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we could be getting snow.
What's the temperature?
Listen,
What's the temperature?
mid-30s.
Aw.
I don't know if that didn't look like
So you
it
can
picked up
watch
on
it.
my microphone.
I want to smash my face in and drink the innards.
Of the snow?
Yeah.
The snow innard?
Yeah, it's just more snow and ice.
That's true.
Really don't know what the fuck to do at this point because everyone's gone.
I thought Lindsay was going to come into your little office there. Is that
She might have got swept away with the wind like Shelby. They may have. What was that movie called? Impenetrable Maid Saga. What the fuck was it called?
Did you say Impenetrable Maid Saga?
No, he said Maid.
Or like,
oh, that's even better.
Tornado Woman, the woman with the tornado that she flies with the stick.
Let's try this
Wizard
again.
of Oz?
No, wait, I can hear Lindsay. Hi.
Hi.
Okay,
Hey,
you're back.
there's
Great.
Lindsay.
Yeah. What happened?
Fucking glue.
Lindsay, what's the name of that movie with the woman and she's like in the tornado and she's got like a broom she's riding?
It's the Wizard of Oz.
No, is it Mary Poppins? Does she ride
Wicked?
a broom?
There is no tornado in Mary Poppins, and she has an umbrella.
Yeah.
Damn it, what is it?
He's just doing a bit now.
I'm not. I'm seriously not.
And any second he's going to go, oh, it's Wicked.
No, I've never seen Wicked. I don't watch those movies. What that means.
I don't know what other fuck movies could be.
At this point, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I guess
like flying on a broom in a tornado.
Oh, Wizard of Oz.
Wasn't even in the tornado. I was on a bicycle.
I knew it.
Well,
I
no,
knew
I
it.
guess the
I knew it.
Mulch blends into the witch. Yeah. So yeah, it's just the Wizard of Oz.
No, it's something else. I just thought that would be a funny bit. I guess
That was a funny bit. That was good.
Shelby's gonna go really late this time because I can't stall much
hold
longer.
on. I'll go see if I can rescue her from the wind.
Okay. All
I also
right.
just realized that my microphone has been muted for a while, so you've only heard me through the show.
You still sound fine. Like you both sound fine, legitimately. That's how loud and booming your voice is, Thunder Zeus.
I mean, like, it's been muted just since I blew my nose a minute ago, which I'm sure was very loud through Shelby's microphone. But
Thought it was the wind.
anyway, I'll be right back.
All right. Well, you guys, you're seeing it happen live on tape. The show's off the rails.
They're not seeing anything.
You never know what's
Can you
gonna
get that
happen.
script? Can you throw that script out for me?
The rules? Toss them. There are
They're
no
out.
rules.
It's awful. There are no rules. The rules are out the window.
Apparently,
So are
in,
Shelby and Debbie.
apparently in Hillary Duff's new album, she's got a new album coming out, and one of the songs is a song about her, quote, giving head in the back of a theater or something like that. And I went, okay.
Wait, Alanis already did this.
Alanis.
Yeah, but it's Hillary Duff. It's the Duff Morissette connection. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, Shelby was watching the storm because
Is
it's
it-
storming.
Is it storming?
Yes, there's a lot of rain coming down and a whole lot of wind.
I Miss the Rains Down in Africa is not the lyrics of that song.
Nope.
Nope, it's I bless him.
I bless the rains down in Africa. Yeah. Never
So
been to
Shelby's
Africa.
on her way. We can go ahead and
All right, well, let's get started with it. And because this is anime, this will buy us a second because I can't make Lindsay go last this time because to me, she is anime woman. So, Lindsay, you're going to go first this time. This is our top 5 favorite animes. Yes, you heard that. You heard that right. Our top 5 favorite anime. And you're going to say, but Shannon, you hate anime. And I do, but I didn't hate these. It was a simpler time.
At one point in time, he didn't hate it.
Yes.
He just liked it less.
And you would go, Hunter, you've never seen an anime, but he's cobbled
But
it
he's the
together.
anime expert.
He's cobbled it
I
together.
said, well, so that's the joke, right? That's the bit, is that I'm the resident anime expert. Importantly, I don't even just have 5 things on my list. I have 7.
Whoa.
2 of which are very dubious. 3 of which are at least somewhat dubious, and 4 of which are all actually anime. So those 4 will make it, and then I'll just decide which of the remaining ones gets the spot,
Okay.
gets the win.
Lindsay, I'm going to start with you because this way
Okay.
your favorite anime, no matter what it is, won't be picked.
I didn't even put it on the list.
I wasn't worried about it, but naturally I'm going to start things off with Sailor Moon because it's what made me actually like anime to begin with. Even though I watched a crap ton of it as a kid, I just had no clue what the hell it was.
I also got started with Sailor Moon.
But Sailor Moon also played a huge role in actually bringing anime into our culture and making it more readily available than what it was at the time. So
it also brought you and I together.
Yes, it
literally.
did. I love Sailor Moon. It's cheesy as hell, but I still love it.
I have been really enjoying the Sailor Moon Abridged that has been
I
a
saw
big.
they released the second episode.
Yes.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's very funny.
It hurts, but it's funny. And you can't be... If you are a true Sailor Moon fan, you have to be able to laugh at it. If you can't laugh at the absurdity and make fun of it, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, I don't know what she's talking about. I thought it was a drama. Yes, Sailor Moon, one of the most influential animes and probably the most famous magical girl anime of all time.
It changed the magical girl genre from what it was.
It made me like anime and also worry about lists. Okay,
What?
now let's go to...
And it made other people worry about you, like your dad.
Yeah, he was concerned. He came in one day when I was watching the American version of Sailor Moon, which is set in Japan still. And my dad walks in and says, "Does the cat speak Japanese too?" And I just thought, I got to get out of this fucking house. There's a reason I don't talk to my family anymore, except Kaz, and that's dubious. Anyway, let's go.
It is not.
It's a damn goat. All right, Jesse.
Hey, all right.
God.
Not that I think anybody would take this from me anyway, but I just want to get my all-time favorite anime out. Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood specifically, but I'll lump in
I was going to
03.
say you need to specify which because they are different.
Yeah, Jesse.
They are. Like I said, I kind of lump them together because I love them both a whole lot. I do prefer Brotherhood. I think it's better. 03 had a lot of filler to it. It had its own charm, and the ending was something that they just kind of like did because the manga wasn't over yet, and they just kind of cobbled some stuff together that was dubious at best. We'll go back to that.
Word of the night.
Brotherhood is much better, in my opinion. I like it a whole lot. It's
My only complaints on Brotherhood is Hughes doesn't hit as hard, and I don't get as much Marta, and that makes me sad.
Both are fair points. Hughes doesn't hit as hard because it happens, and even in the manga, like it happens pretty early. And in the 03 anime, the reason it hits that hard is because we've had like 4 different filler arcs.
You get times with him.
Right, like we get super attached to Hughes.
So you're saying the first series did it better?
The first series made us love Hughes.
It gave you the emotional connection that when Brotherhood came out, a lot of people were like, what the fuck?
Because it's basically like that was the finale for like the first half of 03.
Does it still have that girl dog?
Oh, yeah. Nina?
Yes.
Yeah, Nina's.
Edward.
Nina's still there.
God, that's so heartbreaking.
Happy Father's Day, everybody. All right. Let's go.
Ugh.
We'll try to keep this at a slim 2 hours. Let's go to Shelby.
I'm going to go with my number 1 anime. That's Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's a fighting anime.
It is a fighting anime. It has like multiple tournaments in it. All of the training scenes are fighting. Like it's literally just fighting, superpowers, leveling up, fighting, superpowers,
after the
leveling
first
up.
season.
It's fantastic. Even in the first season, it's in school fighting. They had more fight scenes wearing school clothes than any other anime I think I've ever seen.
I do love me a tournament arc.
Oh, they have many. They're so good.
That's where Shelby gets mad at me because that's when I tapped out.
It's okay. Like, I get it. I don't like tournament arcs in most other shows. The only other one I actually enjoyed it in was Dragon Ball Z, another fighting one.
Well, that gave us Videl and Saiyaman, so that cracked me the hell up. So.
The fuck are y'all talking about? Sorry.
I'm sort of glad this ran the perfect length because Shannon is right between like manic high, excited, too high, and complete ready to go to sleep where he'll just zone out for a little bit and then go, "The fuck you say to me?"
I said Yu Yu Hakusho.
I know I know that. I heard that. All right. Well, let's go to Tanner. Did they make an Assassin's Creed anime?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
But I'm not picking that. I'm going to go with what it was already just talked about, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I figured Tanner was going to take that one.
I probably should. Well, I guess someone would have taken it.
It's the boy version of Sailor Moon.
The other
better
anime
version of
that
Sailor
really
Moon.
helped open up the gates.
What'd you say there, Tanner?
What? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's really
true,
good.
The Ginyu Force's shorts are much shorter than the girls' skirts. So.
Yeah.
I like when they take five like
Big meaty boys and short.
slapping
Same
man
armor.
meat. I like
that was-
when they take the same 5 frames of a fight and repeat it 1,000 times, but speed it up by 100, and it's the most awesome fight you ever saw.
Hey, look,
That's
Don't call
better
you
than
one.
plot.
Information
Shit's
sequence
awesome.
Every episode.
yeah, it was that was my shit back in the day. Like, this is what this is my Sailor Moon. This is what got me into anime. This shit was hype. I loved watching those fight scenes. I loved watching the big glowy muscle guys get stronger and stronger and fight more. And there were tournament arcs, and it was action packed and just wonderful. And like, just inject that shit straight into 11-year-old me's veins.
Yep.
Something's definitely getting injected in those veins to be that buff. That's happening.
Yeah, you're right.
I consume the same anime. What happened?
Saying growing up.
What'd you say to him?
I said everybody who watched Dragon Ball Z wanted to go Super Saiyan when they were a kid.
Oh God,
Accurate.
yeah,
Not
And
me.
fly.
yeah. Well,
I was a
That's
high
lucky.
schooler, so
I my favorite 2 characters from that show. I'm not going to be mean to it anymore. My 2 favorite characters from that show. This isn't a bit, I promise. Were Android 18 and Trunks. So like going full like Super Saiyan, it never appealed to me as much as I was like, oh dude, that one's got a sword. That's badass.
Actually, he's literally just a copy paste
Yeah.
from Dragon Quest.
Yeah, he very
Yeah,
much looks like
Dragon
Dragon Quest. And then Android 18,
Yeah.
I just thought she was cool as hell. She was awesome.
She is.
And
Right.
Vegeta's
Isn't
pink
isn't
fucking
Dragon
shirt.
Quest the same guy?
It is.
Do
Akira
what?
Toriyama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't Dragon Quest done by the same guy?
Yeah, same artist. I said
Dragon Quest was first.
Vegeta's pink shirt.
Oh
And his poor hairline. Oh.
God!
He's got the
Oh my
most
God.
epic widow's peak.
And it's not a widow's peak, that's a
It's actually
McDonald's
widow's peak.
arch.
Shannon, I really need you to go watch some of the abridged stuff. And go
I
look
will.
Up,
I
Vegeta's
will.
pink shirt and abridged.
I will,
Oh, it's
because
so good.
the Sailor Moon
He's
was
a
really
he's a
impressed me.
blowjob princess. He's a dumb dumpster.
Did you say a dumb cumpster?
That's what it said.
Moving
Jesse can
on.
vouch.
Moving on
That
to
is-
Double
That
H.
is what it says on the show.
They
on
might
the
as well.
show.
It should be Double H anime because that's how much he likes it.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Lindsay, can you back me on this?
Shut up, Jesse. I am
I
aware of
didn't
what I
watch
said,
enough
and
of
I.
Abridged.
No, not a bridge.
I
I'm
was
just talking about
still-
like, is it H anime? Like, isn't that like?
Oh my god! Yeah, I was trying to move past it, so I didn't have to explain it and then apologize for it
If you're
because I said the
if
wrong
you're
thing.
shrinking it down, yeah, but
It stands
Fine, let's
for
just go past it.
it stands for. No, I got nothing else.
Happy. It's damn
Happy.
happy.
It's very
Very
happy.
happy anime.
Yes. Hunter, please rescue me.
My first choice is Kiki's Delivery Service,
Hey.
Oh, that's so good.
That's an excellent
Hey.
film.
and that's why I'm picking it because I'm afraid someone else will get to it before I do. It's also one of the only legitimate anime things I've ever seen. Sarah and I watched it years ago, not really knowing. I mean, not categorizing it as anime. It was just it was just an animated film. It didn't feel like it was something different or outside the norm of just an animated film. But I really like it. It's been a long time since I've watched it, to be fair, but I remember really liking it then and going like, oh, I'd like to watch more of this. And then I didn't, and then I did, and then I wished I hadn't. So it's,
Should have just done more Miyazaki.
Yeah.
I tried. We'll talk about it soon.
Oh.
Lindsay's trying to tell you, but she can't.
Oh, I have a theory now. I think her microphone might cut out when we talk. Lindsay, say something.
What?
All right, now Lindsay, talk while I'm talking real quick.
Okay,
oh, fuck it. I don't fucking know then. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's
she's
weird.
had some kind of connection.
It was a nice
Lindsay just needs
hypothesis.
a new microphone.
I think it's your connection.
How old it is.
I think it's your connection because you got like a robot thing.
Full fucking bars.
Don't yell at me. I'm not internet man. I'm not on the spectrum.
Do
Ross,
it.
If anybody is internet man, you are internet man.
Yeah, come on, internet man.
Don't tell the government that. No need to looking into it. All right.
Now
So
it's a superhero name.
internet man's already a superhero. My first pick. It's not the best anime, but since I couldn't pick Sailor Moon, it's probably my favorite anime. I'll explain why. Lindsay, don't hit me. It's Gundam Wing.
That's okay. I knew you were going to take it because it inspired this.
Yeah,
And I'm okay with that.
I was a big fan of Gundam in general, and it started with Gundam Wing because I had never heard of it. I was kind of new to anime, and Toonami back in the day just had a fantastic lineup of anime. I consumed so much of that anime, and Gundam was really cool because if you watched it during Adult Swim, you got the uncut version.
versions.
Yeah, so you would watch it in the day.
You get the blood and the cussing.
Yeah, you watch it in the day. Well, that and what was it? In the cut version, Duo was the Great Destroyer, but in the uncut version, he was the God of Death.
God of Death.
Yeah, they
yes.
couldn't call him that. I thought that was weird, but anyway, this hit me on a lot of different levels because I love robots, and these are gigantic robots with badass designs. There's a flavor for everybody. If you like gothic ones, you got Death Scythe. If you want one like an American citizen, you go with Heavy Arms because it has like 30,000 guns.
Just guns.
Everywhere. It's so cool. It's also a political drama. It's got really cool characters. I fucking love Gundam Wing, and
I remember.
I was gonna say I haven't been into a Gundam any other series half as much as I was with Wing. I loved Wing.
To get into because the day it aired on Toonami, my Sailor Moon Monster Resource Guide came in the mail, and so I was very distracted and did not pay attention to the first episode. So it took me about a dozen episodes into it to finally actually get hooked, and then luckily at that point they were rerunning the early episodes on Saturdays, so I was kind of like backtracking, getting in. But like, it's such a good story, and I have BS'd my way through so many class reports just pulling from the political stuff in Gundam Wing.
I don't know how they never caught on that war never happened with the giant robots.
No, I got through my college philosophy class basically on stuff out of Trace's mouth.
Trace was my favorite character. He's my favorite. Because Shannon loves fascism in fiction and hates fascism in real life. My favorite scene in any anime ever is from Gundam Wing when there's a character named Lady Un, and she's at the back of a airplane with this, like he's like a general or something, and she's gonna assassinate him. She opens up the back of the plane so the guy flies out, and then you see her pull a pistol out and fire and shot him, and I'm like, why? What was the point of that? Also, how the fuck did you hit him? That's so dumb. Anyway.
Don't underestimate Lady Un.
Mm-hmm. Back to you.
Okay, back to me. If I go back to animes I constantly return to, my next one would have to be Ouran High School Host Club. Just because it cracks me up to no end. And it's ridiculous.
It is a really good show.
It is a school of rich kids with one scholarship student that gets fed up with all their crap, but in the process of accidentally breaking a really expensive vase. She basically becomes their dog, but then they realize, oh, hey, you're good at this, so you're going to be a host also. Because, of course, she has shorter hair, wearing her dad's stuff. They thought she was a guy to start off with. No. It's my typical subgenre of shoujo is gender bender. So...
Keep talking.
Okay, that Ranma half has been a big thing for you too,
it's
right?
so good. It's so good. Ranma is so good. But this is also another reverse harem series as far as that stuff goes. But it's very much rom-com.
We know the only good gender bender. That was Bender in
Bending
Futurama.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
The gender bender.
Boo! My customs are different than yours. Okay. Back to Jesse, our normal one for number 2.
You're right. The next one we're going to take off the board here is Steins Gate.
Oh, that was on my list too.
Yeah, this is one I've talked about numerous times that, like, even if you hate anime, as long as you like sci-fi, I think you can love this show. Because as I mentioned before, it doesn't have a lot of like the super goofy anime tropes that a lot of people hate. Like, it is a very serious, like, all right, well, Lindsay is kind of right. There are some like tropes in there, but it doesn't
There's
have
some
like
character tropes.
And Teeter's in there, which is a famous time traveler story, conspiracy theory thing.
Yeah,
He has a character in there.
with the time travel stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like the over the top, like, you know, whenever something's in. Oh, that is a character trope that annoyed the shit out of Ben Martin.
I can't remember the cat girl's name that owns the cafe. She's the one that comes to my mind first, though.
Is the
Yeah,
trope?
what I'm talking about.
She's not terrible, but
No, hold on.
What I'm talking about are like the
is-
aggressive, like, falling down thing that like happens in anime all the time, like the real big, like, weird bug eyes.
I still need to know what the trope is of dir. What the fuck does that mean?
When they
a
have
very
like a
cutesy
catchphrase.
Yeah.
She's full. She's half
she enters and
Terminator.
it goes, "Do-do-do."
Well, I hate.
Wait for the end of that. So yeah, what I think Lindsay was talking about, like one of the primary characters of the that was a great drive-by. Like one of the characters, like that's just kind of her catchphrase. Like she is just
Her catchphrase is dirt to dir.
Is it Carlos
Very
Mencia?
cutesy. She's very cutesy, very
Yeah.
cutesy
Very
and
cutesy.
innocent.
She's precious and needs to be protected at all costs.
Keep her
Is the
away
point.
from
Part of the
Trump.
reason that he loses his mind,
But anyway, it is an excellent.
actively lose his mind in a series. This is the
Yeah.
one.
So it's an excellent series. It's complete. Like, it's not very long. I think it's like 20-something episodes. And you can knock it out. It is very, very, very good.
Okay, Shelby, second pick.
My second pick is Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, love
That's a
Rurouni
good-
Kenshin.
Such a good anime. If you like a good swordsman anime and just like some pretty off the wall bad guys and some weird
So
like the two what is it? 2-inch punch?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've
Yeah,
watched that.
I gotta rewatch it. But he can this one character can basically like punch through a boulder in one punch because he can do 2 punches in one.
like Chris Redfield. Yeah, we've all seen it.
Awesome.
Did you ever see the movies? The animated ones, because I didn't
Yeah.
know it was a TV show. So the first
Yeah.
thing I ever saw was one of the films, and like it was one of the most.
It's so much darker.
It's dark
Yeah.
and depressing because like he had killed the woman's husband, and now she was pretending to like fall in love with him so she could assassinate him. It was like super dark and violent and really serious. So when I saw there was an anime series, I went, oh shit, I loved that movie. And I watched it and I went, what the fuck is this? This is not the same thing. This is
No, 'cause
goofy.
the series follows him after he has taken up the reverse blade. He is no
Yeah.
longer Batosai, the manslayer. He is now just Kenshin Himura, trying not to kill because he's very good at it and everyone wants him to go back to killing.
It's John Wick. Before John
Kind of.
Wick. Yeah. I loved Kitchen. The live action movies were kind of weird, but the animated stuff's great. Okay, let's go back to Tanner. I'm doing the best at this.
I'm going with that goddamn Inuyasha.
Yay!
That's the name of it too. Is that goddamn Inuyasha?
I fucking love Inuyasha.
Where'd my beats go?
best-
That goddamn Inuyasha.
Best closing credit music in any.
Yeah, oh my god.
Like, I could still sit back and watch Inuyasha constantly. I just fucking love that.
One of my-
show.
It's if I watch it subtitled, I still can. The dub hurts still.
I like the dub better.
No, because it's Moroku's voice actor.
Oh,
Kirby
really?
Moreau.
It's why
Yeah.
it's why I haven't watched Gundam Wing again as badly as I want to, because it still hurts.
Yeah, he's Troa and that one as well.
Just hearing them scream each other's names over and
Yeah.
over and over again. Oh my god.
They even made a commercial out of it. The Toonami commercial for it or whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ.
They did.
That was also the first time I realized in anime that they had to say every goddamn move they did. So every time,
Yeah.
you know, wind tunnel and stop announcing it. And maybe they couldn't parry it.
No, that's how the magic works. You gotta call its name out.
Gotta
It has
say
no
it. Gotta say it, or you
power.
can't do the attack. Yeah.
Oh, goddamn
How is it
Inuyasha.
It's so good though.
It was a fun anime. I tapped out after so long though because it just
Also
went.
by the same creator
kept
as
going.
Ranma 1/2, so which is why it goes on forever.
You have a type.
But they're so good.
All right, Double H.
The Sit Boy.
Not yet. The Sit Boy was funny. Oh, I was gonna say you guys were talking about the ending, the one where you see the Ferris wheel lit up, and
I was
Yes.
gonna say that's the best one.
that's the best one. That's like one of my top endings in anime of all time. I love that one. I have that song on my phone. I actually downloaded it and like put it in Spotify. So that's really cool and great visuals. Just absolutely beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Better than Dragon Ball. Okay, Double H.
My next one is Howl's Moving Castle.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Whoa, hold on.
You didn't like it.
Look,
You liked it
in
visually.
retrospect, yes, in retrospect, I also didn't hate it. I don't remember what I gave it, but I'd probably just go straight down the middle right now because
No, he very much
I
gave
think
it
I went
one down. Yeah,
I think I went one
Did
down,
he?
but not
Yeah.
two.
Oh,
because I mean, look, at the end of the day, I don't want to go back and watch it. I didn't enjoy the story. I don't really get into what was happening there, but it looked really cool. It looked really neat. There was that. I liked that part.
Billy Crystal,
And I
great
also
voice
I-
acting.
Billy Crystal. Hey, I had a lot of fun with just Billy Crystal in general. He was like a living fire thing.
Yeah,
That
a
was
flame.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
That was
cute. Will Friedle is in it for like 3 seconds as like a soldier, so that was kind of fun to listen for because I knew he was in there somewhere. And I think if it had been maybe like half an hour or less long, I would have enjoyed it too. Because I remember thinking like, boy, there's a lot of things happening here I don't care about.
it was a little confusing in parts too. Like
could do with a
admittedly,
little less of this.
yeah.
So, but I didn't hate it. And you know, I said I wouldn't watch it again. I would watch it again. I have no desire to. But if someone was like, you should definitely watch this again, and maybe you would get more out of it, I could be convinced. So, but it's a legitimate anime. I have seen it. It has to make the list.
It's technically right, Jesse.
It's the best kind of right.
It's the best kind of right. Well, since no one took it, and it is my turn, I believe. I'm really surprised I got it. I think it's the best anime ever created. It's Cowboy Bebop.
I was really surprised that didn't go to someone in the first
Well,
round.
I was gonna
I
pick
thought
it
Lindsay
first.
was gonna take it.
I did too. I was afraid.
laundry list. I'm gonna let somebody else take it.
Cowboy Bebop, I think, like pound for pound, is just the best anime. Like if you're looking for like I think people have said this before. If you're trying to get someone into anime, show them Cowboy Bebop because it's one of the best representations of what the genre can be. It's got incredible characters, sci-fi, humor, a little bit of horror, action, a lot of meta. Ein when he starts hiccuping and doing his little hops, which is one.
I've only ever seen the clip.
Yeah.
I again, you guys have tried to talk me into watching these things. When eventually it works and I do it, this is where I'm going to start exclusively because of that little fucking dog.
Yes.
and it's a
he
great
just-
place to start.
He comes in the third episode.
And he's great from the beginning.
I'll be starting with
Yeah,
the third
'cause
episode then. Good to know.
It's-
I can skip those first two.
No, because the first episode is what hooked me. Because the first
First
episode is
one's so
it's
good.
the
Is
drug
the
mules,
dog in
right?
it? No. Okay.
The first
No,
episode is
what-
what, Shannon?
It's the drug
that's
mules,
one
isn't
of
it?
Yeah, it's
This
Faye,
is
isn't
the
it?
first anime I think they put on Adult Swim originally.
It
I
is. This
know
is why
what
I
was
watched it.
getting into. I watched the first episode. I'm like, I need more. Don't make me wait. I need it now.
But answer my question in that the first episode was about the man and the pregnant woman who was actually smuggling drugs, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, something
Okay.
like Mission to Mars or
yeah.
something like that.
And it starts off so bleak that I was like, holy shit, this is unlike any anime I've ever watched. Like, it still has goofy humor and it has some tropey stuff in it occasionally, but it's really smartly written. The characters are incredibly just worth investing into. The music is fantastic. The action is good. I wanted to be Vicious for so long because I just thought he was the coolest dude in the world. White hair, dresses nicely, has the fucking katana. He was like
Live for New Year's Eve.
Shannon.
sloppy
You started
chicken.
it, and it's all I can hear. Chicken spaghetti and chicken
Chicken spaghetti, yeah. What?
Shannon,
Yo.
you can't call it bell peppers and beef when there is no beef.
And Hunter, it's one of those animes that if you get Sarah into, you can pause it like before the last episode and go, if you want to enjoy the happy ending, stop here.
She still has no idea what happens at the end of On Her Majesty's Secret
Oh my
Service.
God.
They just drive away happy, and I was
Painful.
like, yep,
He
for
got
you,
married.
that's how it is.
Settled down,
That's
yeah.
Shelby in Inglorious Bastard. Or, no, not
What?
Inglorious Bastards. Fuck. The Western one. God, Django. Shelby has seen him talking to Django at the campfire after they went to the plantation.
Yeah, I mean, that still ends kind of happy. All right, Cowboy Bebop. Moving back to Lindsay. We'll be bopping all night long.
My next one is controversial among anime fans.
I didn't even mention Faye. She's the whole reason in itself to watch the goddamn show.
Oh my. But I'm going with Robotech. And it's controversial because its original form is Macross, but Robotech is an American creation where they took 3 different anime and smashed them together into one universe so that they'd have enough episodes for syndication.
That is a true story. That is a fascinating story. I just saw something with Macross recently and I sent it to you, didn't I? What was it?
I don't know, but I heard you messing up in James Bond.
Son of a bitch. Honey Suzuki.
But to be fair, I've never watched that version of Macross, so I have no clue who that character actually is.
You guys are,
Kissy
oh,
Suzuki.
God.
Wow, that was wild.
Yeah, that scared me.
What?
That was the Banshee from the digital realm. I heard
There's like a weird reverb that came
Yeah.
back from your mic.
It was
for
like,
just a
Not at
second.
all.
it. Yeah,
I
it was,
did.
it's
Hear
Yeah.
anything either.
kind of scary. Ooh.
It just
All right.
kind of went. "Arr."
All right.
But Robotech is a
No,
sci-fi
no,
anime.
no.
No.
It's
Not
not?
you. Sorry.
Oh.
I think you're going to clip that audio of her going,
Well, I am now. Hunter messaged me 1 hour and 51 minutes.
No. I was just telling Hunter no because he made that face.
Hour and 51. All right, Lindsay, go ahead.
Oh, damn it.
It's a sci-fi anime with aliens and transforming robot mechs, and for some reason, a pop star helps defeat the enemy.
Yeah, it's anime, baby. Them's the rules. Lindsay's favorite
And
character
they
in
need
that
to
anime is
Teasing me.
Min-Mei.
In that? No, I fucking hate Min-Mei.
More than you hate Chibiusa? You wrote an article about her. Your silence will only condemn
have-
you.
I have grown to respect Min-Mei because
That was such a great part for her microphone to cut out.
The kind of last part is all we heard you go was,
Min-Mei because silence, and then, but I still hate her.
and then doing the little wave in the middle of it. Life's like an ocean.
Like, that shit couldn't have been planned better.
All right.
Also, Shannon, I messaged you
I saw.
at 1:51.
Yeah.
Shelby goes, like Master P.
Or no
Na,
limit
na, na.
soldier. Chocolate soldiers.
Make
All
us
right.
say,
Wish Kaz was here. He would like that. Fuck, who was next? Jesse?
It's me.
God damn, Lindsay. All right.
I'm just I'd hate to take one from Hunter, but just in case this is on his list, I want to get my Miyazaki movie out of the way.
It's not. That's the only 2 Miyazaki movies I've seen.
Oh, okay, cool. Princess Mononoke is my favorite Miyazaki film.
Oh, Elder Borgard. God, fuck. Dog, guard, pig, I don't know.
What just happened?
Dog, guard, pig, I don't know.
Hey, bro.
So I'm just gonna move past it. Princess Mononoke, Lindsay is talking, and I can see her talking, and I feel bad that I'm kind of talking over her, but it's silence.
She's leaving.
She's out.
I'm sorry.
Walking away now.
She's out.
Oh, God. I feel like I know what's coming next.
You do. The light is going to spill over your room any second now.
Oh, is she not behind me? Oh. I felt the icy grip of death.
And there's a kitty digging through a box.
I see that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Bale.
Hi, Bale.
Hi, kitty
made an
cat.
appearance.
Where did your mom go? I am scared.
Do you know how much I would shit myself if that cat got up and just sat in front of that microphone for the rest of this show?
I went to go preheat the oven so dinner doesn't take forever. Thank you.
Unlike
Hey,
this
we heard all
show. All right, let's move it along at a faster pace. Jesse, what was your pick?
Princess Mononoke. I saw it on Adult Swim. It was when I had the worst food poisoning of my life and was stuck in a hotel in Nebraska while the rest of my family enjoyed wedding festivities. And I was alone and watched Princess Mononoke and really, really enjoyed it. It was a bright spot in an otherwise very shitty week.
Yes, Shelby.
Maid in Abyss. It's really, really like pretty visually, but it's a really messed up story.
Is that a game, or am I thinking of something else?
So they did make a game. It was really bad. I don't know that for sure from me. I have read only terrible reviews about it.
Gotcha. Okay. But I do know what you mean. I've never watched it, but I do know what you mean. And that's just as good, right? I'm trying to look it up. Well, someone say something so I can look this up.
So there's also a manga, and I was reading the manga, and it's really, really pretty too. Like the way that it's done, that he's done it digitally, but it looks like it's hand drawn. Like it's really, really pretty.
Yeah, I like the animation style, and I'm surprised the game wasn't good. It was made by Spike Chunsoft. They did Fire Pro Wrestling, and that's fantastic. I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I'll give it a try sometime, but I won't. All right, let's go to. That was abrupt. Let's go to Tanner. But we're at 2 hours, so I think I could be a little abrupt. Tanner, go ahead.
Lunch.
One more time.
Lunch.
Who did your mom?
Sword Art Online.
Oh, I thought he said Pokemon, and then I could feel the flames of hell.
Well, that's one I can say I've never watched because I've just not had an interest. So do tell.
It gets weird.
You're missing out.
I have a game.
I really enjoy that show minus the second half of the first season.
I don't hate Alfheim.
And the gun game online stuff is also pretty bad.
But the idea is very, very cool, though. Basically logging into a virtual world. As an MMO player, I mean, this is like the dream, right?
Yeah, this is the joke I've made a lot, like, because, they log into an MMO, and then when they go to log out, the log out button's gone, and they start panicking. And the joke I make is, like, joke's on you.
Why would I leave?
On logging out.
Yeah. I got gold, bitch. All right.
It's like full dive MMO, like everything there they experience, like you would in real life, like.
Well, and in the games, like I know we're talking about the show, but in the games, it plays like an MMO, and that you have like AI friends and NPC friends, but they're modeled after real people, and they'll like actually send you private messages and stuff. Like it feels like you're playing an MMO just in a single player RPG. It was fascinating. Like it's a very cool concept.
Yes.
Great at my job. All right, Double H, third pick.
Well, the flames of hell are licking because
I'm
I'm gonna pick Pokemon.
That's okay. That's okay.
Now, look, if it makes you, if we got to really get specific here, again, this is a legitimate anime thing I've seen. I watched the show, and I saw the first movie in the theater, no less. So I was content to just say, what is it called? Pokemon the first movie. I was gonna just say that. Admittedly, I don't remember how much of the show I watched, and I don't think it was a lot. I think it was enough because I was really into fucking Pokemon when it first came out. So I mean, literally, just that first gen, the games. Watched the show because I liked the games, but I was kind of, I don't know. I felt like I was aged out of it. I went and saw the movie, and I remember even being at the movie, being like, "I'm too old for this, man. I should not be here. This feels wrong." Because nobody else I knew was like into it. And I think after that it kind of dropped off for whatever.
In fairness, but like even at my age group, there was nobody else. Like, had I known you, you would have been the second person I knew in New Madrid that even knew what the fuck Pokemon was.
Yeah, Jake was really into it. My buddy Jake, we were friends at the time. He was into it, but I think he was into it because I was into it. It was that thing where they just kind of come along with you. But anyway, I really like at least the first movie. So I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that and be that way. I leave other Pokemon stuff open for other people.
That's so good.
But it's like
I didn't
one of the
have it
only.
on my set. You're good.
It's one of the only other things I could legitimately claim here.
My next one is the one that I said doesn't count if it's American because it's Castlevania. Specifically the first.
That's anime.
The first series, not the first season, but the first series, the one that was Trevor, Sypha, and Alucard. I haven't seen Nocturne yet. I really need to because Richter's my favorite. But as Castlevania is one of my favorite video game series of all time, it was just very, very cool to see that done in a very great art style, great acting, great directing. Other than the brother and sister sex scene with Alucard and the death using the word fuck every 3 seconds, that anime is fantastic. Those parts a little less so, but I love Castlevania. They only had one song from the game in the first series, but it's at the very end, and I remember literally sitting there with Lindsay and Allie. We were all watching it, and when the song, I think it was Bloody Tears, started, I told everyone to shut up, and I have like tears in my eyes because I'm so excited because they're playing that song. It's just really good. That's it. All right, hey, back to Lindsay. Waka Waka. 2 hours we're at now.
Is it going to actually pick up my voice this time? Because I'm getting real sick of that.
You're good.
It is.
My next one is Outlaw Star.
What did you say? Wait.
Which is basically anime Firefly before Firefly was a thing.
Joss Whedon loved to borrow from anime. He also loved to abuse the females on his shows.
Yeah.
Just like anime. No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Outlaw Star does kind of have some abuse in it.
This is dark too. They kill kids in that show.
It is. It's another like
trying to keep it light.
Sci-fi comedy adventure type deal. This is one of those series I kind of make a point to rewatch every year, though. I really like Outlaw Star. Sorry, I got muted.
I'm glad you mentioned Outlaw Star because to go back to Holly, my ex-girlfriend, whose birthday is today, happy birthday, her brother loved anime. She hates it. She hated it then, she hates it now. But she always told me how much because she was an artist, I have a type. And
the sketches at the
ends of the episodes.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she said and the music too. She said she hates the show, but she loves the ending. It's probably my favorite anime ending of all time. The songs are great, and the sketch art is just really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also like that show. I even like the ley lines.
The ley line.
All right, Jesse, number 4.
All right, number 4. So I'll ask if this one counts before I take it because I was going to take Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Go for it.
It's in the style.
Yeah, go for it.
It is like at least inspired by anime, and that's definitely what they were going for, and it's certainly Asian inspired, if nothing else. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about that show. It's really fucking good. Watch it.
I love it. All right, Shelby.
I'm gonna go with Samurai Jack.
We'll accept it.
I'll accept it.
He's a samurai.
It was. I really love that animation style. That was really different from a lot of other things that was out at the time.
Also pretty dark and serious.
The reboot is much darker.
I didn't know there was a reboot.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
It's the ending of it. Basically, I think it's like, I can't even remember how many years later it is, but it's like a part 2.
Does he have like long hair and a beard?
Yeah.
I have seen pictures. Yeah, he looks badass. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Old Man Jack.
Something I hope Bob lives to be. All right. Back to Tanner. Hello, Cat.
Excuse me, sorry. Dead Man Wonderland.
I've heard of that.
That is a good one.
It's only one season, but it's really fucking good. It's literally, there's a prison. When you go to prison, you end up becoming a worker at a carnival for these kids, and that's your prison sentence, and a bunch of shenanigans happen. It's really fucking good.
I've heard it's good. Double H. I've heard it's good.
All right, here's where it starts to get spurious, but a couple of people have done this, and I think now I'm not as concerned about it. My second choice, or my fourth one, is going to be The Real Ghostbusters. Because that
was animated in Japan.
Yeah,
is
it was
animated in Japan and
Yeah.
looks like anime.
Yeah.
It feels like it's dubbed like anime to a certain degree. Like it might not be. Again, I think it's visually inspired by, and that's where I'm going with it. It might not have originally been, but yeah.
There were
And I watched the
the
shit out of that show.
They had animated over there, so technically they fit in under that category.
I would count
Look,
it.
I'm saving one other thing for the ending that's legit anime, and it was either this or The Last Unicorn, which Google tried to convince me was anime, and I don't know if I agree with that because I watched The Last Unicorn.
It was completely done in Japan. Rankin Bass just paid for it.
But to me, The Real Ghostbusters looks more anime than
It does.
Than
It does.
That, and that's what it was for me. Because when I was a kid, well, not when I was a kid, because at the time I didn't know the difference. The first time that I was made aware of what anime, quote unquote, was, what it was supposed to be, I was like, oh shit, the fucking Ghostbusters cartoon was anime. Like that's all I knew was it was just a visual style, and I just assumed that was the thing. So that's it. That's the one.
I'll make mine really quick since you said the one that that's what got you into the difference between anime and cartoons. The one for me, it's not my favorite in the world, but it was very important to me at the time. Someone put on there, Blood Rain Curse of the Yoma. Nobody's probably heard of this but me, but if you ever watched the Action Channel back in the day, they played anime all the time. And I specifically remember this. There's one called like Glaukaiser or...
I thought you were going to go for Dominion Tank Police.
No, I was going to, but there was one called like Grolanzer or Glykauser or something. I don't know. It was this weird anime, but yes, New Dominion Tank Police. But I didn't watch enough of that to really say that one. But this is just a movie, and it's about a samurai. He goes to a village where everyone's dead. It's really creepy. It's horror. And this was the first time that I saw an anime that wasn't like Pokemon, because Pokemon was the first anime I ever watched, believe it or not. And when I saw this, I went, holy shit. It was always outshined by Ninja Scrolls. My friends loved Ninja Scrolls because it had nudity and all the stupid shit. But I thought this was just a really good horror story. I love horror stories. That horse stomping on her face still sticks in my head. It's just very, very good. We have it on DVD, Lindsay. I don't know if you ever watched it. We have it.
I feel like you.
I'm not
showed it to
saying
me
no
back
one said
when
I didn't
first
have
came
it.
out.
You know, I've got it.
I know.
Okay.
Yes, I'm aware.
All right. Well, that's all that needs to be said then. Back to Lindsay. Number 5. Last pick.
I am going to wrap my list up with Ronin Warriors, also known as Samurai Troopers.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
The Japanese version is much better. The dub is a little painful going back and listening to it, but I will still watch it because I love it. It's basically 5 guys that have mystic armor, and they have to reseal demon lords back into oblivion so they don't destroy the world.
What was the little chubby one's name? That's the one I remember.
Hento or Shu, if you're going with the Japanese names. But yeah, they're all descendants of like samurai.
Just call it animated Power Rangers.
Yes, it's a
sorry.
Sentai series.
The exuberance with which she said, or shoe, just really got me.
Name is Shoe.
All I can think of,
Or
all I can think
shoe.
of is the South Park parody of Pokemon, Chimpokemon, where it's I got shoe. And it's an actual fucking shoe. Yeah, that's what I saw in my head.
All right, Jesse, last
The
pick.
shoe was
Take
in my
us
head, but
home,
not my
please.
mouth.
My mouth.
Okay. I do want to very quick honorable mention.
I was waiting till everyone was done.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
fine.
Till
I'll
they're
wait.
done.
I'll
Yeah.
wait till everybody's done.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So my last one I'll take is Mushoku Tensei: Jobless Reincarnation.
All right, pick a real one.
That's a
That
good
is
one.
That is
Well-
a real one. Do what?
I was about to say that's a good one, and I was like, well,
Yeah, Shelby couldn't get into it. I really really like it. It's one of the like it is the original isekai is the genre they talk about, like the people that die and like get reborn in a video game world, or at least another world.
Or video game, book, TV series, etc.
Yeah, because basically he was resurrected into a fantasy world, and yeah, he's a real piece of shit, and he's still kind of a piece of shit, but he's working on it. The animation is
Shit.
he used to be a piece of shit.
But he's got the slick back hair.
Let's push back now. Push back. Anyways, but it's very very good. It's extremely well animated. I liked the series so much that I ended up reading the manga. The manga's not done yet, but the light novel is. So I ended up just fucking reading all the light novels. It's very very good. I really really enjoy it. I'm excited for them to finish the anime up.
Well, hopefully they don't do it like they did One Punch Man.
Well, that actually was on my short list, but like the
Season
2
3.
and apparently season 3 is awful. Season 2 was atrocious. The manga is incredible, and I fucking loved the first season.
Yeah, it went downhill. I don't know what happened, but like they just apparently got super bad animation. Like they fucked it to hell.
It's so bad.
Shelby.
my last one is going to be. Did we say Delicious in Dungeon yet?
Nope.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Wish I'll pick real ones.
It's real.
It's
so
really.
good.
I told you, titles have gotten real weird with anime.
Yeah. This is about an adventuring group that goes into a dungeon, and one of the characters is like weirdly fixated on trying to like taste what every monster tastes like, and one of the other characters has been in the dungeon forever and knows how to cook anything. So like together they just defeat monsters and then eat them.
Because one of the hardest parts about getting through the dungeon in this world is that you run out of supplies, you run out of food.
Yep.
And this guy desperately needs to get to the end of the dungeon, and he does so by cooking the monsters.
And eating them.
Because he has to resurrect his sister.
Who was eaten by a dragon.
Yep.
God damn. Please tell me it's one of those animes where the food also looks super good and realistic. Does it really?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hang
Well,
on.
that's fucking horrifying. Thanks. All right, let's go to Tanner. Send me a picture. I know you're going to. I want to see it.
Uh-huh.
Tanner.
All right. I'm going to take an individual. Well, shit. I was trying to think if I want to do an individual movie from a series or an actual series that I really enjoyed.
Just group it together.
2 hours and 12 minutes.
I'm going to go with Zoids. I really enjoyed Zoids growing up.
I remember Zoids.
My little brother liked that one. I couldn't watch
Weird
it.
3D.
CG blend with 2D hurt me.
Yeah, same.
Shannon, I dropped all the foods that have been shown in the show into the text only for babies.
Damn.
Your little kid.
Oh my
little kid me.
god.
Yeah. Look at all the delicious foods.
Those were I see someone's face.
Okay, so it's not his face, it's something underneath it. Or are you talking about the pumpkin?
The pumpkin, that's a man's face. Did they just cut his head off and now they're eating his brains?
I forget what that's
Terrifying.
called, but they're like man-faced gourds or something.
So they're like
Jesus
mandrakes?
Christ.
Yeah, kinda.
Just as a gourd.
Going back to Tanner's pick, I really liked watching Zoids, but I never watched enough of it to know anything about the story. I just thought, like, oh, cool, like giant robot animals. That's fun.
I personally have not tried to go back and rewatch it because I'm scared.
It does not hold up.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Do not go back and watch it. Let it live happily in your memory.
I will. That was one of my favorite shows to watch on Toonami back in the day.
I swear to
Fucking
God.
the Liger was the fucking badass motherfucker.
Was
Hunter-
it on Tsunami? I thought that one was on Fox Kids.
I saw it on Toonami. Yeah.
Okay.
Really quick, Hunter, I swear to God, if you put that fucking face next to me in fucking Chat GPT.
Well, he wasn't going to.
Well, yeah, Jesse hit the nail on the head there. Give me a minute. I'm busy. I'll be back. Come back to me.
It's your turn.
It is your turn.
I know. I'm fucking with you. I'll do that later. My last pick, and I'm so glad. I didn't think anybody would pick this, but it is a legitimate anime series that I have seen. It's just probably not what anyone was thinking of. Is Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. It's basically
you.
No, thank God. It's basically not really a sequel, but like an alternate take
Retelling.
on what happens. Yeah, retelling, only not because things changed. Basically, what if Scott Pilgrim lost that very first fight? What happens then? And I mean, it's legitimate anime. It's categorized as anime. It's collected under anime. Yeah, I mean, Scott Pilgrim's got enough anime influences as it is, or manga, I guess, influences as it is anyway, to cover that. I fucking love Scott Pilgrim in general anyway, to the point that I had to distance myself from it because too many other people who loved it made me feel like I was, you know how it goes. You're like, I don't want to be with one of these people.
Absolutely.
But,
yeah, wrestling fans. Remember? We're from the same kin. It's
Yes.
either voiced by the same actors from the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I forget, I want to say, I got to look at the time this came out. I was either sick or this might have been around the time I had my kidney stone, because I remember I was just laid up on the couch watching this, because Sarah watched a little bit and went, it's too anime for me. I can't do it. I really like Scott Pilgrim too, but it's too anime. And I went,
That's how I felt.
I would normally say the same, but something about this is working for me, and it worked. So yeah, this would have also been my... Yeah, this would have also been my number one. Like, had I put them in order, it would have been my last choice. So,
all right. Well, my last choice, I mean, it's not nearly as exciting as that. It's Fooly Cooley.
Oh, I love Fooly Cooley.
Fooly Cooley, or FLCL, is one of the
I wish you
weirdest.
picked something real.
It's real fucking
it's
weird.
So good.
It was so fucking
Wasn't
trippy.
the original's only like 6 episodes?
Yeah, it's super short. But in one of those episodes, a guy jumps at her and she opens her legs and a spring with a boxing glove comes out.
And that's when I stopped watching, because I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's one of the
It's
weirdest
real
things.
fucking weird.
It's
But I
so
love it.
good, though.
And the music by the Pillows
Fucking
is
eyebrows.
timeless. Oh, the eyebrows! Oh my god! Fucking eyebrows!
And they just kept twitching the whole time.
Oh, I fucking love that show. Apparently they came out with more, but I've never watched the sequel.
Yeah, I heard they came out with more, and it was good.
It might have been a reboot. I don't know. But like that first one was just magical, man. I love that fucking
I like
first
the art
series.
style of it, but it was too weird for me at the time.
So weird.
I'd probably laugh my ass off at it now, but
It was fun and it was trippy. Honorable mention goes to Milk Chan. No, nothing ever goes to Milk Chan. I have no honorable mentions because Vampire Hunter D. There's mine. All right, let's go to Jesse. He had some.
Oh, Lindsay said she had some.
Lindsay
you can go ahead. I'll pick up the slack of whatever doesn't get said.
Yeah, my honorable mentions were, I knew that one of them might have been taken. The one I was going to pick if Avatar didn't count is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Shelby have been enjoying the absolute fucking shit out of that show. It's so goddamn good. And then another one is one that I'm currently kind of obsessed with, but it's too early to put it on any kind of a list like this. And it's something, Tanner, I think you would really enjoy this. I don't know why, but it's something about it. Just, I think you would like it a lot. It's called Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
It's so good. Even if you don't give two shits about Kamen Rider, because I don't, I still really fucking enjoyed this.
I love Kamen Rider.
Oh, Tanner. I knew it in my soul. This was an anime for you.
What was that title I just saw?
I'm gonna need you to send that to me, Jesse. Please.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. Basically,
At first I thought you said Kamen Rider.
I did too.
I also thought that's what he said.
And then he said it again. He goes, "Oh, Kamen Rider. Okay."
Yeah, Kamen. Ian.
Ian. Yeah, I got
Rider.
you.
Yeah, so the premise is this 40-year-old dude is obsessed with Kamen Rider, like ever since he was a little kid. And like so obsessed that he wanted to be a Kamen Rider, and he trained himself every day. Finally, he gives up on it. He's never going to be a Kamen Rider. It's not real. And then the news hits that there are people from the Shocker organization causing crime. And he freaks out, and like he's already sold all of his Kamen Rider stuff, unfortunately. He sees them, he puts on a mask, and it's just glorious from there. It's so fun. It's such a fun show.
Speaking of shock moment,
I haven't. Yes.
did you know there is a porn star named Faye Valentine? I do
Oh,
now
no.
because as I was trying to find a picture of Faye to put on the cover of this episode, I hit images and it's just nothing but this naked girl, Faye Valentine. So I'm going to type in anime now and we'll see if that helps.
And I haven't watched it yet, but I saved a series the other day called The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer in Another World.
I have heard of this one. I don't know anything about it, but I have heard about it.
Yeah, I haven't saved. I haven't started it yet, but I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, send me both of those titles, Lizzie and Jesse, so that way I can go look them up.
All right, anybody else before we could please mercifully leave?
Yeah, I have a whole little list of honorable mentions because I have too many I like, and picking 5 is really hard.
Okay.
Magic Knight Rayearth, Revolutionary Girl Utena, Trigun.
Trigun should have been on the list.
My guilty pleasure, Utena. Coughing has killed my brain. Sorry. Uteno Prince Sama, which is a music pop one. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. And personally, right now I'm watching the reboot of Ranma 1/2, and I got to watch my first 2 episodes of Hanakimi. I have to wait till Sunday for more. That makes me sad. Oh, Fruits Basket. Oh my god, how do I forget Fruits Basket? That series makes me bawl like a freaking baby.
I have 2 more too, actually, I'd like to mention. High School of the Dead, until the bad parts.
Till the jiggle physics.
And Gunsmith Cats.
Yes.
Love Gunsmith Cats. All right, we got to wrap it up. She's dying. All right, that's it. I'd like to apologize to everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with some live streaming. We're going to play Repo. It'll be a lot of fun. And we hope you are nestled up safely, asleep in bed now, listening to my voice drift you away. And tomorrow you're going to wake up and someone else will be dead. That's just what happens. Shelby, go ahead and take us out.
No.
Way to be a downer.
Hey, Jill.